reaction to this game,
for good reason.
just imagine me laying down in bed on my phone watching the game. Because this has been very one-sided.
So look,
I was feeling
MIBR,
kind
I
of
think
tired.
most people you ask them, they're the favorites.
Daria's not been feeling too well, so I'm spending time with her.
To that level.
And yeah.
We are now in a position where
there is nothing to be said of this match.
It's time for Ninetails to call a timeout and to ask
I missed the games yesterday
what
as well.
they have left to give. On
Crew
this stage.
GX ended up being a pretty good one.
They're trailing 8 rounds. They must secure 8 rounds in a row.
But yeah, we're just catching the tail end of this.
And for what could be the only opportunity you ever have to play on this stage.
And then we
in
move
Korea,
on. And we have
who knows how long it's going to
Nova.
take before we come back here, you know?
Which should be interesting. I feel like that's going to decide a lot of
This is a moment that's going to sit with them for a long, long time.
Let's have a little look.
You can see the pressure on their faces.
I have a pick-up group, by the way, if you want to join it. Where's the invite link?
How they got
invite link,
in the first place and try to find a way to fix it on the fly.
And it's different stories, whether you've been playing for multiple years, waiting for an opportunity, whether you're a player like Donna.
I'll pin that.
Turn 16,
in the
get
YouTube,
ready to
but
play.
yeah, 55 points.
Ninetails
are the group.
Scheduling scrim blocks around her school schedule so that she can do both. And it paid off. She was able to get here with the team. Now one last chance to stay on the stage.
It has to be one round at a time. Can't even really
still
think
got
about
stuff to like schedule and whatever.
How big of a deficit this is.
Just gone live. This has all been very last minute.
Donna has the TP ready. Samsami
so apologies for that, but still should be a decent watch party. We have day off tomorrow, and then we're back on Wednesday.
To the silence
and
on the map.
Wednesday,
MIBR not giving a single cue.
Boney's down.
That's the first piece.
Wednesday goes crazy.
Samsami has crept fully.
We've got G2 and SR both playing.
Oh, so you
Liquid
right by.
and KC. Like it's just
but they're all walking. Samsami doesn't
Yeah.
hear any of this. So the rotates come in. All of a sudden, 2 B players are heading over onto A.
Lisa's gonna pass away. Samsami gets the kill. But now they understand there's a lot of trouble on the other side.
The shot misses. But Melissa still
they
gets
ran
it,
her down.
pinching back in. Now a showstopper. Nobody's home on the B side. It is an honest 4-on-4 in the retake. But Doug, it is 4 Guardians. 4 Ninetails and Ace goes down!
I didn't even think she was in range.
That was the smoke as well. It's so dumb.
I thought the rocket was going to go off without any value. But alas, here we are. Now Melissa has the ult online. The last remaining members of Ninetails starting to try to get up.
So I can give you my analysis on Ninetails MIBR.
Deafened by the Nightfall. And now a dog
stun,
they
flash.
try to swing out behind it. The smoke goes down. Ninetails can't find a way in.
First wave.
They're being whittled down. They're being picked apart.
Gone.
Full Moon, the last to stand, and it will not be for long. MIBR obliterate Ninetails and stay alive.
Okay.
MIBR.
It's tough. Look, I hope the Korean fans still show up for the other teams.
Continue moving on forward here.
Because they sort of wiped out after.
Led by, obviously, the amazing skill of SRN, but throughout, I think
Ninetails are definitely a team for the future.
Entries from Bastarda,
I'll
the
say
support
that
from
much.
Melissa.
They're definitely a team for the future.
On stage,
I can see the player quality. I just think they need a little bit of coaching in the right direction in terms of actually implementing, you know, protocols, defaults, just like getting the fundamentals down a little bit more than they have done. Because they're blitzed through a bunch of teams in Pacific that don't have those nailed on. But even Zipto as well, you know?
A lot of reason to be excited for the future of this region.
Just need to improve their theory a little bit. Because the individuals are honestly so solid.
But also showed a lot of sparks of like, holy smokes, Donna's insane.
Yeah.
But this is a confidence builder for MIBR.
In a lot of these rounds again.
Like a bit of a free hit, I guess.
Saw some clutch factor out
We'll
of
see.
as well, but
we'll see how they do going forward. I'm not sure who their next game is.
If you have from the MIBR, we're going to send it down to the stage. Verizon post-match interview with Bestar.
I'll just very quickly check this.
And it is MIBR with their 2-0
should be
congratulations,
the losers of upper semi?
If I could have you
No,
over here,
because loser of upper final goes here. Upper semi loser. Oh, they don't go straight into that, do they? Oh no, it will be the losers of the upper semi-finals.
그래서 지난 쇼피파이전 패배
So,
완전히 회복한 것 같거든요. 팀적으로 조금 더
KC?
단단해진 것 같은 모습이기도 한데 좀 어떻게 받아들였는지부터 물어보도록
KC.
하겠습니다. Congratulations, Betstarda.
And then
Now
what?
it
G2
looked
drop
like you
here.
guys bounced right back from that
G2
Shopify series. So
No.
how did that series help you guys kind of build an extra muscle for this one?
I need to
Então,
check.
primeiramente,
I need to
parabéns
check.
pela
I'm
vitória.
lost.
A gente quer saber, a gente viu vocês quicarem de volta e pegarem o melhor ritmo que vocês tiveram.
Let's see here.
O que aquele jogo trouxe para vocês para criar
Because
mais, resiliência e mudar o resultado?
yeah, KC.
Então,
Oh,
acho
it
que a
flips.
gente contra a Shopify,
So
a gente
G2
ficou um
would
pouco-
play,
um pouco nas coisas básicas
MIBR.
do fundamento do jogo mesmo. E
And then
a
KC.
gente
Oh
falou
wow,
depois do
against
jogo,
Crew. I
obviamente,
mean, KC will
pra
beat
relembrar
Crew.
essas coisas que às vezes
No
a gente
stress on that
esquece.
one. I know a few people who have
E
Crew
ter mais disciplina também,
who are
que
riding on
tá
Crew, making it deep
pouco desligado
to get
contra o
100%.
Shopify,
So we'll
mas
see.
a derrota foi boa pra gente acordar.
Shout out
realmente,
Waze.
E
And then
confiar em
this
nós
game,
mesmas e varrer essa lower.
I think G2 will win that game
I
if they
would
show
say
the level that
like,
they've shown
we
so
were
far.
making
I think
some
MIBR have
very
been a
silly mistakes,
little
and,
bit
like,
all
the
over the
next
place,
game, so
but maybe
after
they
the
turn
game,
up for
we
this game.
actually had
Who
the
knows?
time to like sit down, talk, and like use that as a wake-up call, so we could like come like up.
Let me get on
stronger
top of
and just,
the
like,
on
sweep
top
them
of the
out.
posts real quick.
지난 쇼피파이전 이후에 좀 경기를 돌려보면서 자잘한 실수 때문에
Missed
좀
the day.
중요했던 순간들 던진 게
Day
많았다라는 걸 진단할 수 있었고 또 그런 부분을 고쳤기 때문에 쇼피파이를 통해서 정신을 차릴 수 있었던 계기였다. 그리고 더 단단해졌다고 얘기를 해줬습니다.
I need to
그리고
post a tweet.
올해 6월달에 MIBR에 합류한 바스타드 선수인데 사실 지난해 챔스 2등으로 마무리한 우수한 성적을 거둔 팀에 합류한다는 게 굉장히 많은 부담감이 될 수도 있는 것 같거든요. 좀 어떤 마음가짐으로 이번 챔스에 임하고 있는지도 물어보도록 할게요. You joined MIBR this June, and that's a team that finished second in last year's GCC. Does that add a sense of pressure for you, or not at all?
Então, você se juntou a MIBR em junho e juntando a um time que terminou em segundo no último Game Changers, isso traz alguma coisa de pressão para você?
Eu acho que pressão não é algo que eu sinto no meu jogo mesmo. Para mim, todo campeonato muda, os times melhoram, os times têm mentalidades diferentes, então não tenho pressão nenhuma e eu só tenho que focar realmente no meu time, no meu jogo, mas pressão não tenho não.
I would say that like I don't have any kind of like pressure because overall like the teams
All right,
comes
let's
and
do a little
goes, like
little
everybody
screenshot
gets
for the-
stronger
for
as
the
long
post.
as like they keep practicing and etc. So I would rather say that I just need to not focus on any kind of like feeling pressure or not, just like focus on my game and like on improving myself.
사실 팀이 계속해서 연습할 때도 그렇고 경기를 치르면서 점점 더 강해지는 모습을 직접적으로 느끼고 있기 때문에 딱히 스스로 증명해야겠다는 그런 부담감은 없고요. 그래도 내가 할 수 있는 만큼 더 발전해야겠다는 마음은 든다고 얘기해 줬습니다. 이렇게 해서 바스타드 선수 만나봤습니다. Parabéns, Bastarda, and enjoy your day off, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you so much.
MIBR have seen. They've seen Donna go for this play a million times. Hold on! Hold on, ever!
Is gonna have to win this out with the Marshall. The start on the tap.
Yo, Zachary,
The
good
pull
morning.
is good, but
How
the
you doing?
damage is just not enough
Welcome
there.
to the stream.
The start is not gonna
No
have
time.
time though.
Let me redo the thing. Oh no, I want a fancy background.
more than a
Give me a fancy background for my flipping photo, man. I'm trying to do a photo. Hold on. See here? Trying to get the tweet up. Good morning. I'm late. We're live for VCT Game Changers. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Post. Send tweet. Here's the tweet. Go tell me how much of a terrible person I am for being late. Or don't. Up to you. Let's do the Wordle. Let's do the Wordle. I actually missed the Wordle yesterday. Which was terrible. Terrible. You're so mad. I don't blame you. I'm sorry. It was a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Oh wait, I need to create the event as well. There you go. Next. When is the event? Like right now. Like here. Start time must be in the future. No way. End time should be done by like 2 max. Max. What was I putting for these before? GCC watch party day 5. And what do we got? Well, we only have one game now. Nova versus Crew. Okay, cool. The cover image we've already made. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Apply. VCT Game Changers Watch Party Day 5. Okay. Next. Create. Starts in 6 minutes, guys. Lock in. Okay, cool. And then I can like, well, I don't know. Just the fact that it's active, right? It means that when people are hovering through the different servers, they see my server and they're like, oh damn, there's an event. I can join here through the link. That's promotion for you. Okay, I'm thinking the word whale to start. Don't know why, just a feeling. No. And I'm thinking we get like a CH ending. Pinch. Okay, the H was correct. But what else could possibly partner with H? Oh, TH? I was thinking month, but we used the N already. Oh, like, no, I was also thinking Earth, but we can't use the A. It's going to take a few years. That's quite a while. I feel like there has to be an O in there or a U. I was also thinking like mirth, but we can't use an I. Oth. If it ended in oth. Oh. Froth? No. And the O... Really not liking these words today. This isn't working very well. Okay.
From Seoul, South Korea. We've already sent one team home today, but now 2 regions are up for elimination. Okay. It's our last remaining LATAM squad facing
I'm using so many different letters and I'm just not being rewarded
region. It's Visa Crew
for my
against Nova. I'm Mimi, joined alongside
Oh, hello, it's Mitch and Tom.
Mitchman yet again. And let's hop right into this and talk about Nova, because this is a team that has already impressed Tom by getting the first ever win for a CN team here.
High on Croupium today, are we? High on the Croupium.
Felt like someone needed to break through that little
still
bit
doing the word all right. Look, this has not been a great start, as I say, but
get a victory. They've made history.
Where's the end in OH?
How far are they actually going to be able to go with this, or
it's not going to end in OH? I mean,
early on in the running.
Yeah. GH, yeah.
A big topic really coming into this for them, that they were on.
It would be like an I, like fly.
Themselves 10 in a row before they came here, adding up to 11 with their opening matchup, but then falling more recently.
Or MH. It's really not common. It's really not common at all. I wouldn't know a word that ended in MH if it hit me in the face.
The same case here, although Crew looked pretty good regionally.
Sure.
Yeah, before this it had only ever ended in quick disappointment for China,
maybe
going out in the first round, not even winning a map at any of these previous events.
I would say like slosh.
I think it has to especially
if we still had the L, but we don't have the L. No way. No way. No way. Smosh.
After going home so
it's
soon,
not a word.
But now getting this second chance to come back with Nova and to find that success.
Yeah, I think like a little bit of an additional
Bosch,
experience
it'll
with the
also
likes of
won't
someone like
work.
Shirazi will have also helped like to potentially build some depth to the squad. But I think as well, a lot of it comes down to we don't see a lot of organizations within the region itself, so you may not necessarily get the best practice. So getting those early sort of runs within
I don't think it's an Osh word. I think it's a Shish word, but I don't think it's an Osh word.
I think the fact that they've
so I'm thinking
had the defeat and now get to try the lower bracket run may actually end up helping them out.
Yeah, and you mentioned that G2 game. That, of course, did not go the way of Nova going
Osh?
down in O2
Like
fashion
brush?
in that match. How are you walking away from that game about Nova? How much does losing to G2 the way they do
I can't use the R, but brush or flush, I can't use either of those.
Well, I think I look at it in the
brush,
right?
flush,
the reality is, especially here on Split,
mush is not. I don't need more letters.
This squad was fighting
crush, no, can't do that.
Were coming out. Like I remember
smush. Wait, smush. That's a real word.
The classic got that Guardian and then ended up with the only weapon finding a 3K.
We're getting wrecked.
Showing up, and I think
we're getting wrecked. You got the word? No spoilers. No spoilers. Oh wait, we need an O. I'm stupid.
Early halves, like even one where Nova won the pistol and then immediately went like 3-1 down. So they were constantly having to battle back into this. And considering those
maybe a hint. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
With all those clutches added up, that could have been a much closer game if they just.
I need to find the connective tissue between these two. It can't be UOH, right?
Yeah, they win those.
It can't be UOH.
A 13-10. It could have even been a couple more rifle rounds that they come out and win. But someone you mentioned, Tom, was Shirazi, a veteran player who's attended 2 GCCs before and came in
This is rough. This is actually rough.
She tried to get her revenge on G2, failed to
okay,
do that, but
wait. The hint on the O placement. The hint on the O placement.
She was the player you're sort of almost
first, second, fourth. Where's the O go? Tell me where the O goes and I'll try and...
Plays, like being
wait.
able to take rounds into our own hands, which was fantastic.
Edible.
I think the bigger issue for me, slightly off what was said
I just want to know where the O goes, bro.
I think they had a decent chance to go on runs in this map, and every time they had that, they were disrupted by a play that really shouldn't have happened, like getting 3 kills off a classic or something like that. And so you had these big moments which
makes it too easy,
but they were never able to get a streak. They were never able to
edible
double down, and each time they were disrupted by G2.
That's what I mean. G2
Onigiri.
had these, Nova had these advantages, and it felt like they couldn't close them out. Even thinking back, I remember a round where Mimi had the op. They dealt with her perfectly. The next round,
maybe.
Mimi got a 3K with a classic. It's
wait.
They did the
it
hard
might actually
work
be
and
OU.
failed at the easy part.
Let's just say
But
OU.
that's still a sign that they could at least get it close. Let's hear a little more
dope.
from Nova.
Wait. Dude, I was using this yesterday. No way. That's crazy. The word was dough. Unbelievable. We got it. Ding, ding, ding. Wordle in 5. That's kind of stinky. But we're here in time for the interview with Clem. The audio's a little busted.
Or is your plan today to just forget about it and focus on what's happening today?
The fan art is crazy, by the way.
Our team and we teammate, because we
I actually can't hear this interview at all.
history, but I wanna make a more history for CN.
Make a deeper run.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, they have history, but she wants to make more history.
After that first win, she said she worked 3 years for that moment to get it, and definitely doesn't want her run, her opportunity to end here. And it's not just a want, it's not just what she brings in experience outside of the server, but also in being in one of the most instrumental players on this team, especially, Tom, because they're playing so many of these solo Neon comps.
Yeah, I feel like she becomes the sort of focal point on a lot of these maps, really needs to have high impact, and definitely at times was. I think this was definitely one of the plays to watch with the operator.
Do you go 10 for 10?
Drive as well. And it can be quite difficult because we've seen,
I think
like even SRN, if you go back to the previous game, without
Nova.
that second layer of Bastarda, it can be very difficult to get the job done.
Yeah.
And I
after
think
how
that
they played yesterday,
really
right? Like if
Biazik
Biazik is playing as she can, because she was in-game leading against Daiki in that Liquid game, and I felt like it was just taking it out of her, trying to solve everything, you know?
Yeah, well, there's even more history for her.
It might be our choke on good teams. That's true. That's true.
When she was on EDG, And now she gets an opportunity to play against them yet again.
Yeah,
Here's some shots from that game all the way back in 2023.
Eliminated
but
by Crew in
something
2024.
that Crew will be looking at is how to shut her down, because it feels like to me, guys, you shut down Clem, and this team really struggles to have that next layer.
I think that's where we sort of saw Shiraz.
No, it's true. I mean, the raw talent on pretty much all of these teams is really impressive.
So it's good to see that there is that
but
little bit
yeah,
of extra
I think
level to the squad as well.
Yeah, I also want to add.
Sometimes you just see the fundamentals fall through the floor when they're like not.
This would be the match that gets them there. They've done it the last 2 years in a row.
When they're in those high pressure situations, you have to make the quick decision making, you know. And like, yeah, MIBR do have a lot of experience, and I think that's why they beat the less experienced teams very handily. But
Let's go, Crew Blaze! Hola, Michaela.
Let's hear from Michaela.
Hola. Now, yesterday, Dots talked about how strong you guys can be when you're having fun and enjoying the game, and we got to see that. But are you planning to add other factors to your game today, or is your plan to just have fun and have a blast out there?
Waze, why are you being toxic, dude?
Hoy, ¿qué planea traer para los juegos hoy?
Y sigue siendo el mismo plano, disfrutar del juego, divertirnos entre nosotros.
How's that toxic? Bro, you said damn she tall. Who are we talking about here?
And we're just gonna crush them.
Okay, thank you so much and good luck. Crush.
That plan was solid
stray.
with how they
That's
played
crazy.
in their last match, and I feel like no one in the
What do you mean,
server
how's
has had
that
more
toxic?
fun, Tom, than Monch. She
who-
had an absolutely excellent game last night.
Who are we talking about?
The first representative coming out from Mexico and had that sort of like little bit of extra flair while performing on the server, like some solid individual brilliance.
Yeah, Monch had some moments. Kinnear kind of popped yesterday as well.
She just had some lights.
You know what?
Rounds, and I think
I need to
especially
check
with,
my
you have
store.
the explosion of
I need
goals,
to
which we're
check
gonna talk
my
about,
Valorant store.
realistically, if
Now
you
you're
have that
making
sort
me
of
feel
backstab,
toxic?
those
No, this
lurks
is
and those
just
late round
we
clutches
need a
coming out of a player
positive
like this,
environment
it's gonna
here,
make
you
your
know?
game a lot easier to play.
I think we saw that very much in the previous series. If you were watching that,
Let me log in with a
some of the
QR
plays that
code.
Monch was able to
I
pull
love
out
logging
here.
in with QR. Like that
There
little
we go.
2FA,
Finishing it
dude,
off
it
with
means
a
I
nice
can
goal
log
as
in
well. That
anywhere.
was
It's
definitely
great.
like a highlight
It
of
does have my
yesterday.
location
I think
wrong
gonna be coming in
every time
with
I
a lot
log
of that
in,
wind
but
in her sails and in
they
their
have
sails
better
as well
reaction
coming into
times.
today.
That's valid.
Yeah,
And they live longer?
Is
Is that true?
When we talked to
Is
her
that actually
in the
true?
post-game interview, she came in and was just glowing, was like, yeah.
I
whatever,
never
we
heard anyone
choked
say
that
that short
Haven,
people
should've
live
won
longer
it.
before.
Was just
I
happy
just know they
playing
have a
with
lower
fans,
center
and
of
the more I talked
gravity,
to her,
which
the
means
more
that it's
every one of her
easier
answers
for
was just like, I don't care, I want to
like
play more matches.
Messi,
I don't
you
care,
know?
I want to play another team. It's clear that she's just so passionate to be here, be competing, and also, like you alluded to get to be that first representative for her nation at any global Valorant event.
I wonder if
That
you've
win
fallen.
yesterday would not have been possible
Well, AI
without
says
God's
shorter
hand.
people tend to
Yeah, I
live
feel
longer
like,
than
you know,
taller
we're talking
people.
about Monch. It's a
2
solid
to
highlight,
5
but
years
Dogs
longer.
was unbelievable.
Lower
Especially
risk of
look at
certain
the final map
diseases.
that they played. And when it came to the Jet,
Fewer cells to be impacted. That sounds made up. That sounds made up.
13-5, 13-6. Like it was a relatively
Shorter
dominant game,
men
and
have
still the numbers
lower
are pretty
incidence of
good,
cancer. I
with a
mean,
loss like
is
that.
this why
Against GX,
all
it
old
was a
people are
good
really
showing by the
short?
whole squad. I don't think anybody was negative in opening duels.
The
It might
relationship
even be
between
all
body
five were
size and
positive.
aging
So,
is a
like, the team had
fundamental
good day
aspect of
overall,
biology.
there's no doubt about that.
Evidence from both
But the
animal and
reality is
human
Dogs
studies
looked like
support
she hit
this link.
another level of comfort. And I think
Dude, Billy's
there's a
gonna live to
couple of players
100.
I
That's
think of,
crazy.
Throughout the history of Valorant, that when you see them take that comfort agent,
Is she
they
live
just hit
today?
another level. And for me,
Let me
Dogs is
check.
getting there with the Jet.
Yeah, for sure. I think as well, it's similar to
Let me see.
that comparison we made with SRN earlier, where
She's
you
not.
have that poor
Dude, she's still going to be
performance,
skipping
it's the
watch
bounce
parties at
back.
100.
And obviously, they sort of dropped
Crazy
it a little bit
behavior.
earlier on, then go into that next match. It was truly
Valorant.
incredible. And I don't know if there's
Store.
anybody on the
Doom
other
Bringer
side
Judge.
for Nova that has the capability
RGX
to truly
11Z
take
Pro
over a match
Sheriff.
like Dogs does.
Yeah,
Singularity
Dogs
Ghost.
truly pulls that off. Let's take a
Spectrum
peek at the
Bulldog.
predictions again to see what you folks thought this one was going to go.
Nothing
I want to sell. You
that I
played
want to get
Nova.
today.
Mitch, what are their win conditions
I missed
today?
my
How
store
does this
yesterday.
upset
I
happen?
bet it was probably the
I mean,
best
you know,
store of all
It was
time.
a little bit of a left field play for me, you know, voting with my heart instead
What do
of
we
my
got?
head. The reality is, though, it's good to see
Jen
I've got my
Lee,
boy
6
Baby
and
Day there
2.
with me together.
Went for Ninetails. Oof.
Functioning brain cell. So I think that the reality
Mitch
is,
going for Nova.
We should trust your predictions.
And it's on his part. But the reality is, they're coming into today. If this squad can come in and deal with dogs,
Mitch's predictions are always funny.
Is, do I really believe that's a possibility?
He had like a little wager with Pal on the analyst desk for Ascension.
Getting the first ever win at GCC.
Was it between Enterprise and Job Life? I think it was.
To keep their run going, or is it Visa Crew Blaze getting their 5th, 6th place that they almost always
It was
achieve
whoever
at
got it right
GCCs?
would get
We
like.
find that out now as we head down to the stage and meet our teams.
What would they get? They just have to buy the other person dinner or something. He actually won because Enterprise were hikey poo poo. Oh no! Wait! I'm gonna get copyrighted. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Just imagine the music. Imagine MIA by Cat's Eye. Game Changers Championship Remix. Oh, the robot voice that brings out the team. Nova Esports. There's Shirazi. Dude, what's the Demon Slayer character with the dyed hair? I keep thinking. Maybe I'm stupid.
Rounds of your opponents playing it.
It's given like this kind of vibe though, you know what I mean? You know how they all have like colored hair and stuff? The dyed brows are iconic though. I spelled Twitch wrong. Right?
Absolutely shut Giant X out against a Clem playing solo
Bang.
Neon. How do you think that one's gonna go?
Live in
I
that.
think it's really interesting. You know, although we haven't seen Tejo win a map here, so
I have no idea.
play it on the side of Nova
Dude,
as
I have
well.
no idea.
The ability to flush players out of
I don't
so
watch
many of these
Demon
tight
Slayer.
corners, like playing
I saw the
Vancouver can be
Jujutsu
very
Kaisen
difficult
movie the other
for a
day though.
defensive
Oh
side.
wait, I
It
missed
gives
the
Nova
map
an
veto. What was the map
opportunity to set
veto?
time up for a lot of fights, and I like that. I think that's
Hold on,
exactly
hold on,
what we
hold
need
on.
to see. Nova, these tight little corners,
Split
like
Haven
playing
Corrode. Go live.
Learnings you're looking at from that,
Starting out on Split.
if you're Nova trying to prep for your opponent on Split.
It's kind of difficult when it's that much of a battering. It's like they won't have even seen much of the attack side coming out.
And then
A
Nova
lot of it again comes down to can you shut down a Dod's raise, which
and
the
Crew.
answer in most cases is no.
Go put your predictions in.
I do think that's going to be a very difficult task.
Yeah.
I think especially with some of the setups that they have, like with launching
Go
the
put your
light
predictions in with channel points if you want. Zach,
flash
Waze,
through. It's not just dogs
let me
coming at you
know
in an individual lane
who
fight,
have
it's an
you
lane fight
got.
that you're on the back foot in immediately. So there's the,
Okay, that's a little change up for Nova. You see them locking in a deadlock here.
Shirazi
Your
deadlock.
thoughts?
I like
What are we
the deadlock.
thinking?
I've always been a fan of seeing that agent come in. I think they've kept the Viper in play as well, which I think is important, and maybe struggling a little bit more
Hopium
with
picking
the
Nova?
KO. They've
Okay,
moved away from
okay.
it to have that additional delay. I think especially starting on the defensive side, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult, especially the
Alright,
net of the
65
deadlock, I
channel
think, can
points on the
disrupt
Nova.
So many of those aggressive plays.
Yeah, not just
Respect,
the net, but
respect.
Think about those traps. We're talking about Dodds going in to take space consistently in this first
Good
half on the
underdog.
attack, and now
Clem.
they're gonna run the risk of
Icebox
hitting
is
those
a really
sensors.
funny name.
Something extra for Visa Crew
Valid.
players to think about.
Valid.
I think Nova have done a great job in shifting.
I didn't
this.
mean
I
to.
said
Oh, you went on
Duncan
Nova as
Tahoe's
well?
had
You're
a
going to
lot
put
of
all your
impact
points on
this
Crew?
season.
Do you want me to
Say
reset
bad,
it?
but
I
not
can
being used
reset it. I'll
correctly,
reset it.
perhaps, or efficiently.
Because
So for
otherwise, you
Nova,
two are not
this
even going to be
switch up,
predicting against
it
each
at
other.
least
You know what I
makes
mean?
Crew rethink their approach to the game, which is already an advantage.
It looks like this one might slow down a little bit with that Sentinel duel.
You've misclicked the two possible options. Congratulations. Alright, I've restarted it. I've restarted it just for you.
Visa Crew Blaze. Let's hop into our second match with Pansy and Potter.
Pan pots, pans pots, pots and pans.
And funny enough, actually, we would quite like to start on the composition there. So Mimi, you've led us in pretty well. Seeing that deadlock come out, what comes to mind there? Because obviously that is a switch up now.
Yeah, it's such a big switch up because we're missing the Sky and also Clem not on that Neon anymore. I actually really love this from Nova. I'm a little bit worried that they might have overthought.
I think it's
Maybe
always
a
really
slight
cool when you have
because
like a
last
tier
time
1
around, it
coach,
was pretty close.
especially
Listen,
one with
Nova
as
didn't
much
win a
experience as
single
Potter,
pistol
also
throughout
doing
both halves,
broadcast.
and they still made it competitive.
casting the game live, because it's like the one discipline other than being a player when you're in the server, but she also has that experience where you like, you know, you have to make those decisions on the fly, well, especially when it comes to adaptations and things like, oh, I want to do this next, I want to do this, I want to do this. So yeah, Zachary going all in is like 65 points, I think. Actually, no, it should be way more. It should be way more. You get the little chest with the plus 50 every time. Go on, Zachary. Go all in. Go all in, bro. If you're really about it. If you're really about that Nova life. Yo, for everyone watching on YouTube. Oh, sorry. I flashbanged it.
That confidence became sky high.
For everyone watching on YouTube.
Can she hit that similar form?
Here it is. 4.6 from Zach. 4.3 from Waze. They've gone band for band. Alright, let me put it on the window capture now. Oh no, wait. Oh no.
But now the defenders
sorry.
should be spread thin.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm not gonna touch it.
Help out her teammate Ashrazi, but the slam is on.
Yeah, but they stalled out. Someone
Clean.
slowed them down. They didn't like it. And Dodd's already going down. That removes that burst towards that B site. They've done really well.
Waze is sweating. The channel points.
Michaela's got that. So opening up
Good
an
kill back
opportunity,
though.
and now I look towards
That opens up a
maybe
lot of
launch stuff,
space
right?
in
How much
middle too.
progress
So you've
has
seen
she
the
achieved
rotation from
towards it?
Icebox, but well, it's like a half rotation. She doesn't have any prowlers here either. Still waiting for the Haunt to come back up. Should be up about now. Right, we're hitting the 30-second mark. First minute.
Yeah, this is gonna get tricky.
Depends when the Haunt would have been used. Nice from Shirazi.
Got a little excited for more, and I'm a bit surprised that Icebox didn't
Wait,
start with
oh,
that
literally
same
had just
time.
used the Haunt.
2 HP gets to survive for a second.
Crazy.
Fall
Where's Crew?
away. But with 10
Crew, what are you up
seconds
to?
remaining, They gotta go.
We're
There is no
hanging
time
around
to
in main here.
I mean, they got
That's
a little too
crazy.
close to sight there, but still, Nova first found. This is a tick in the
Kind of
box.
surprised that Crew wanted to wait out the wall there on the timing.
Coming out for Crew, you know, it's a pistol round. Certainly you want to swarm and get into the faces of the defenders, and Crew had that opportunity.
Been quite impressed with
Great response to
Sevener
see
and
Cheer
spells.
trading out that paranoia with the Sage slow. So a decent response, but yeah, this choke point here at A main.
Lovely
Shirazi,
tether, and then yeah, the
certainly
wall
that
goes
grab
up and they
that
just
maybe
wait for the
caught
full
Crew
rotation
off guard
before
just
hitting
a little
sight.
bit. So for Crew's side, they're going to be wanting to talk to each other about that. Just start planning, and making some sort of solution. And Clem, she's just going to farm away, get these eco kills.
And this is so good for the confidence, though, for Nova, right? Because, again, Crew, I think, fixed a lot of their issues in that previous series up against Giant X. They kind of, I guess, put us back into like, okay, this is what they wanted to perform like. This is how they were looking before. You know, this is what you wanted to see.
Ooh, Bucky
But
searching,
for Nova,
but
obviously
nothing.
a hard game when they had to face down G2, losing, what is it, 0-2. Pretty clear-cut.
I feel like
affair
I
in the end.
understand some of that, Waze, but not all of it.
Is massive for them. That's got to get that confidence
And by that
going
I mean
from
I
being
saw the word gringo.
So far,
I know what that
step
means.
for step. Got to be careful to not get overwhelmed.
Oh.
There's a flash, and actually committing towards the corner. Still has a satchel. If
Was it
needed.
that Messi
But
says?
for now, the support system's
Something,
there.
something,
Everyone pulling
Bobo.
out on this. It's not an individual fight. Man, Nova are
That's
confident
Spanish,
on
though.
this.
Just ponging off of the ping for Clem so well, and that's clean. Everyone full HP, not a lick of damage
'Kay.
on the side of Crew. Nova
So, Nova win
very
pistol.
satisfied with that. I do wish it was Clem who was
And
farming those
this
kills a
follow-up
little bit more. That would have been amazing
was
for this bonus round
as
for
clean
Nova,
as
but
possible.
Either way, well
So,
handled for the side of
Gonna
Nova.
be feeling
Yeah, for Crew,
pretty good.
I'm just checking how many light shields were coming across. that
Heading
team. A
into
really
the
clean round,
bonus.
but it's only one.
Now-
So Outlaw not be as much of a problem, but hey, you can still do some serious work.
Let's
but
have a look.
Yeah, for Crew though, this has got to be a very different start, right? This is maybe not how they expected
Outlaw,
the things, you know, the ball to
but
get rolling.
Dodds and Michaela are the only
See
ones
exactly
that can
how
get
they
hit by that.
handle it. Looks like it's just going to be a spread default, and
Or
Marsh,
hit
you
for
already saw
one.
her handling that deadlock wall on pistol. This time around,
Hit in
maybe
one.
that
I don't
trap,
know.
fade and raise paired together. And Crew did a pretty decent job on pistol, burning out this util. This time around, you see that deadlock wall and that trap.
This Bucky is horrendous.
It's going to be up to Dodds to trade kit for kit, kind of burn all of this down. Interesting panda as well from the defenders.
Okay, so hearing that, Nova know there's at least 3 middle, and now look at this immediate reaction. Prowler A main, trying to clear it. But that's it. Clem is on this line with the Outlaw. They're actually going to double up. So you hit the body shot, and then a little bit of damage in here, it should be enough. Use of the dog, and then we just peek. And then we just peek. It's crazy. Didn't even wait out the dog, just instant follow. Oh, you're automatically German if you're not Brazilian? I see, I see. Or not from Brazil. Oof.
Icebox gonna get good information.
Icebox a little jumpy there. Kinnear's down to 10. Kinnear is dead.
Putting on a show.
It's the crew attack, I think, more than anything else. Crew's attack rounds sometimes have just left me questioning a lot. 10, yeah, 10 seconds.
Dropping bodies.
Okay.
7 seconds now.
Monch trying to fight. Basic.
Oh, it's not gonna happen.
What is this round, man?
A dream come true sort of round. And they were the masters
Oh,
of their
okay,
own
sure.
fate there.
Like, I get it, I get it.
Handling this hit from Crew, just moving along the map. You saw that reset coming through from Alyssa. She said, I don't want to fight that
this is
A-Heaven.
this is the reason why I wouldn't put Crew any further up ways. Just because the attack macro from them.
This is a huge bonus round win for Nova.
I say macro there anyway. It's more the micro, honestly, on this round.
Yeah,
like,
and remind yourself, in case you missed
the protocols from Nova were great. They hear 3 players mid just shooting at the wall, and they go, okay, let's just set up the A line. So they set it up. Icebox and Clem are there. Michaela makes the right move, dogging into it, but then Dodds is like, screw it. I'm just peeking this angle. I'm just...
0 to 3. Struggling to make
I'm
that,
just peeking
first
this,
big impact
you
here.
know?
And of course, the finances going to be in pieces. Sheriff's and a stinger. Simplistic approach, though.
And we talked about
it's
that
macro,
player
micro,
comfort.
everything.
We saw it yesterday
what do you mean?
From Dodds playing that jet. Mitch was talking about it on the desk on the last map. This time around, Clem changing off of that neon. She looks so comfortable on this race so far. Just being free, getting loose. And these eco
No, everything is wrong.
Last eco.
Yeah, that's true, but...
really get activated here.
Don't know.
Try to find those lines,
Let's
get a
see,
lot of these outlaw kills, and get that showstopper online as soon as possible.
Yeah, and Dodds just isn't getting played in much here. Yes, they've got space towards heaven, but no one's taking a comfortable fight for her, so she's going to have to take it.
Okay, Icebox has a pretty strong position here.
It's not going to happen. Nova again.
Great angle.
Length. This is brilliant from Nova. Hard for Crew to get that
yeah,
next
this
step
should
in.
be flawless.
Now, Kinnear and Michaela
wait, Icebox died.
Trying to capture
Sorry,
one,
I'm stupid.
Pinch towards Alyssa, so that's the site now open.
Okay, this is nice.
Still going to be difficult.
Get a plant in. Extra 300 on everybody.
Could help things out. Clem's still alive.
No worries.
Still got the paranoia as well. A couple of key tools here.
I'm not a huge fan of that smoke. I actually low-key would have gone for the smoke that that Nova just placed and then stand inside it. Yeah, this is great.
Look at this.
They kind of gave them the smoke that they wanted there.
Only has the Sheriff.
1v1.
Tough to make work for bullets. No time for
Kinnear.
a reload. Time's right.
That's an absolute toss from Nova. That is an absolute toss.
After I thought they stalled out towards heaven, but they made it towards sight.
Yeah, these thrifty rounds just get so dangerous, and it's just those individual micro decisions coming through. You saw it there, that small reposition coming through here at that screens area, using both smokes to the defender's disadvantage.
Yeah, like this smoke is just so nice to play in.
And once again, Conir, another reposition towards the left of that screen as well. You saw that 1v1.
Like, I get it. They want to break the crossfire of, or the peak potential of this tiny corner here. You can't see it. Wait, hold on. This corner here.
Maybe just took that
but yeah.
moment to start feeling out the game. We're looking at the ult as well coming here.
What are we saying?
Ready to go.
Okay.
One away from Shirazi's.
Mid-wall.
Icebox has hers. Michaela on the other side, and of course Kinnear as well. So, and actually,
Clem with op.
So this is all
Deadlock setup.
Yeah, and you saw them just throwing that Sage slow orb towards that B main, slicing the pie, and that just.
I was just about to say, I'd like to see some sort of a re-clear in A main, but because of how deep Icebox is, playing from heaven, it just doesn't reach.
To just react
Guessing that the Viper wall is up on A right now.
Yeah, looking for Clem to find connection.
Clem's kind of stuck here. It's good damage. It's great damage. Should be dead.
Don't think you're getting out. You're not. Tucked into the corner and denied. Dodds the one to send down that paint shell. Now down to 3.
Sharks.
In numbers.
The team.
And Icebox is
Oh, you mean like
curiosity, though,
the Brazilian team? Or
Caleb
no,
Bond
was it Brazilian? It was South American team.
on this attack.
Sharks, right?
Huge plays coming out here
YNG
for Nova
Sharks.
and Icebox, and that allows her to
Brazilian?
get that fade
Ah,
ultimate
okay.
online as well. Should
It's like a
allow
tier 2
some
team,
sort of
right?
stopping power. We've been seeing some incredible combos
I
giving
so
two openings here.
roughly
There's a chance
remember
for
it,
Nova to
like
use one
vaguely.
here.
Yeah, this is nice though, and Alyssa's
Okay,
here.
hits
Might just
2
beat
with
that
the ult.
smoke. Yeah, absolutely. It is
just
a
get
great
dunked on.
combination. Alyssa on that fast rotate over, making the most of that ult from Icebox, leaving now the ult.
They're not still going for this, are they?
No time, no options, and look, you can go down swinging, but
Dude,
you're going down.
Crew have this obsession with like,
closing
oh,
account,
what?
but
There's
what a
Viper
fight
util
back
up.
from Nova.
Never
The
pushing that.
Response
Just
was
never. I'm gonna
impressive.
wait.
That was Crew finding 2 kills
I'm gonna wait
based off
for
that
it to
siege
turn off,
utility, the combos you were talking
and then
about,
I'm gonna
Moya.
push it.
So much value to start this round, but my
It's a
goodness, Alyssa
crazy
just in the nick
opening.
of time, pushing A main, trying to find some sort of equalizer, and is rewarded with much more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching that back.
I don't know how late
Really
Kinnear
nice.
was, but
That was quite a late round rotation back towards A. That could have been anywhere, right? They had that bit of a trade out between the two of them over towards B, so those TPs coming in by the Omens. But
Timeout.
Timeout for Crew. A proper timeout. Don't
Who do we
worry,
have
it's
in
not
the
other
Crew
shade of red
coaching
that I
staff?
know. But at
It's
this
2
point,
people,
it's
isn't it?
certainly
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going
yeah.
to the same tempo as
Got
before, because we got a
these
good eye
two.
test with Crew, I feel. We saw them in good
we
form.
have
What's different here? Is it the composition? Is it
Bebecita?
the way Nova are responding? Because
and
Nova didn't look this comfortable against G2. By no means.
JVS
This feels like a very different matchup already.
Juvs. We
Yeah,
got
definitely
Juvs.
not going the
Juvs
way
and
of Crew's,
Bebecita.
plans to start
Beatrice-
here, but I've been loving these timeouts coming out
Beatrice
for the side of Crew. You know, we saw it
Horns.
yesterday. Bebe and the IGL here, Biazik, they've been planning a lot of
Oh,
things. and
we
even
were
on
just
these
calling her
low
Bebe,
buys,
not
they've had
not
some beautiful
Bebecita.
set
Okay,
pieces, so
that probably
I'm
makes
expecting
sense.
another one
Oh,
of those
doesn't
to bust
exist.
out, and to be
It was
honest,
all
Crew
a
have
lie.
gotten a little bit unlucky these last couple of rounds, so I think they
Understandable,
should be okay.
honestly.
This is a nice little reset for them to regarner their reinforce their game plan essentially. And for Nova's
Oh,
side,
I
mean,
realized I didn't show
two
any of that.
Huge ultimates still in their back pocket. That's pretty much 2 rounds in a row here.
But
that we
anyway.
can expect them to be in a power position to just control the pace here.
Yeah, this is the coach.
It commands the respect, right? You
And the
can't
assistant
really
coach.
disrespect that, and this is
This
the
guy.
right read. We know on their anti-ecos, they like to go for
just
this
few
kind of round
random
approach.
teams.
We saw it before, and actually
Fair
it was
enough.
the one round the Crew got. Was going for these kind of sheriffy half buys.
Oh,
Nova
boy.
trying to react by adjusting the plays over.
What's happening?
Already
What's
got
happening?
Shirazi here, but it's still
Oh,
going the
Crew.
same way.
Pace
Kinnear,
change.
Dodds.
I mean,
finding
not what you
similar
would
success.
expect
Ult
against
just came down as well. That was
this
posted out by
comp.
Shirazi. Finds almost nothing
To try
at
and be
this
going
point.
for these
The
pacey
side's
ones,
lost.
but yeah,
Decisive
okay.
so far. Now, the last time Nova were in this exact position, they were able to somehow, some way find magic in a round like this. But the utility, the ults for a retake, this is a tall task. They've got to find a pick right now.
And I just don't know if Crew's going to give them much room here. Look at this
should be
position,
Kinnear
tucked in
maybe
deep, ratty
on ramp.
corners. Hard to even find that first
Okay,
contact
pulled
without
off.
committing towards
Nice.
sight.
Take
Look
the
how far
different
they're
line.
having to go just to find this. Dodds on the swing,
Oh,
finds
one
the
for
kill.
one.
Yeah, Alyssa's
Okay.
got one. Shirazi as well, but Dodds picking up the pace a
Alrighty.
bit. And look, it's those MasterCard thrifties that Crew
Big
seem
round.
to thrive in. These have been their
Back
2
to what I
rounds they
was
claimed,
saying,
both towards that
though.
A side. Very
Did
similar
anyone
look.
see the
And
pizza
it
I
was
made
good
last
for
night?
Nova,
Dude,
and
I made a
they've
great
adjusted
pizza.
Shirazi
Best
over here.
pizza I've
Tried
made
to
so
invest
far.
that
Look at
wall,
this.
But hey, Kinnear and Dodds can
Doesn't really do it
disrespect that,
justice.
scale
Like,
up
it
towards
doesn't
ramp
look
super
amazing on
fast,
this.
And that tempo working out really
But the
well.
crust, dude, the
Beautiful
air
response
in the
from Dodds.
crust. Oh
Just the
my
mechanical
god.
prowess, always making any of
And
these
then
weapons
we
have
made a couple
work
more. So Daria
for
made this
themselves.
one actually really
And
chunky,
that
chunky. It
showstopper
was
online.
good.
Now,
And
Dodds
then
is
this,
an
I
aggressive
wasn't a huge
player.
fan of the
There's a
salami
Viper
on it. I'll be
ultimate
real.
up. No,
Wasn't
she
the
doesn't go
best.
instantly this time.
Um,
Just gonna use her better weaponry. Oh, she's okay.
yeah.
She's okay.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Yeah, I posted some on my Insta as well.
But again, it is Sheriffs coming out. So for Crew, a good
Mon.
chance to build up their finances as well, because it is quite...
Oh, Shirazi.
Shirazi
Okay.
just comes out swinging. What the hell? Actually, they're just going to push off this. Maybe try and get a couple more bodies dropped.
I don't know if it's just me, but Monch feels like such a
Look at the space station.
Yeah.
On the other side, Monch has pretty much secured them the round.
early
Opened
internet
up the
meme
red carpet.
name.
So, as it stands,
like the
I mean,
derp
I'm surprised
face.
that the money's broken
Monch,
this quickly. It's
you
still,
know?
I guess, quite a
Don't know if anyone else
that fact.
gets
Nova
the
didn't
same
fully
vibe from
stabilize
the
their
name
finances
or
by
not.
any means, so
I feel like we need to embrace the early days of the internet. It was so much better. It's crazy.
Yeah, Monch has been such a thorn in the side of Nova's just
Alright,
defenses
Kinnear.
here towards A.
Timing on this
From
looks
the
pretty
start,
good.
It seems like no matter what.
Oh.
In the mid round, at least on split so far,
There
she's
you
able to
go.
find that pick and get that space. This round, it wasn't anti-eco, but she did do it on
Mopping
a gun
them
round
up.
before. So I think if I'm Nova right now, I'm thinking about either making a push
Mopping
towards B
it
main
up.
or making a push towards this A, find a way to go punish this Viper.
Crew
We
looking
talked
like
about
kind of
the fact that
deflated
Clem
in
has
general,
two
though.
different agents that she can lean onto and find those
That was
two
the
different
eco.
combos for the playmaking. So we'll see. It is Icebox and Clem together, but it doesn't look like they want to push at all this round.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if they have like a little setup in mind. They want to maybe take that A main space and just kind of like go a little bit deeper, go for a fact-finding mission. Can you imagine with Shirazi playing out as she has been? The map gets quite small actually for Crew if they did decide to be a bit more aggressive on this defending side. Not the case. It does seem as though the Viper's pit towards middle seems to be
Crew
the
just wanna
solution.
explode.
Yeah.
They've got the Razor just gonna pop.
Oh, does
Ooh,
Shirazi get
nice
away?
from
No,
Dodds.
Dodd's gonna
Where's
catch
Seven
that.
are off to?
Be a Zig.
They're deaf,
How
apparently.
the hell did you catch that one through smoke on the
Okay,
other side?
huge chance to go 4-4. Pit mid, op retake in a 3v5. I think you just save here. You save and you look next. I mean, look at the money. Yeah, this is not winnable.
If they don't find a pick here, this is so tough.
Find something incredibly fast.
Yeah, I feel like it's a call for a save, but no, they are still looking. They're getting pretty close for this. I'd be very surprised if Crew give them a way in here. They absolutely should be cautious. But
There we
at
go.
least they're already
Now
cancelled.
dropping
You can see
back.
them slowly but surely.
I respect it
shifting
from
out,
Nova, just
keeping more of
looking
those
for
prized
something.
possessions. And a really nice approach there from Crew. Kind of, again, simplistic, very direct.
But Crew
explosive
are
towards the side, and just banking
actually
on something else
finding
they had, right? Dodd's
sight
investing,
control on
Kayla
some
as
of
well.
these quicker
Perfect use of synergy.
executions.
Dodd's
It's
going to be denied, trying to gap
been
close,
decent.
but they can walk away kind of almost
Yeah,
square
Waze,
at this point.
it was
So
from
for
this
Nova,
timeout. Crew kind of realized, wait, we actually
looks
can
for
just
themselves. I
hit a
don't
little
think
bit
we've seen a
quicker
timeout
if we
from them
want
yet, so
to.
I would be interested to see if maybe they decide
And it's
to
worked pretty well
check
for
in,
them.
see
That
what the
eco
game
has
plan is,
also
anything standing
changed
out
the
to
face of the
coaches.
game.
Yeah, I think the perfect timing.
Like, look
would
at
be
this.
about right
Showstopper
now. We need to
in.
start talking about
Try and
how
net
to
me
handle
now,
this
you know?
A main
You ain't
space.
gonna
Last
net
round-
me if
last
I'm
round,
satcheling
they had an
in.
opportunity for Icebox to throw
Your
a
sensors aren't going to
prowler,
hit me if
maybe
I'm
throw that
satcheling.
taunt
The
towards
only
that A,
util that's
find
going to
out
do
where they're
anything really
opening.
is
But
the
you saw that they were
Viper
staying
Orb,
very
so...
far back. They didn't want to give Dodds a free opening.
I
It
guess
just so
Nova
happens
either
Dodds was
decide
that
to
team
play
going
heavy
for an
retake
explosive
or...
play anyway. So either way, Nova, they've got to find the information. Where are Crew starting? Is it going to be
Don't know,
towards B main or
retake
A
on
main?
split
So they can at
sucks.
least have an
Unless it's
answer
towards
for this
A. Like,
explosive
you
start.
maybe play passive A
Hopefully what they come up with in
and
this
just go
timeout,
heavy
right?
mid plus B.
I would love to see a deeper exploration towards
Don't
any
know.
of the
The
extremities.
showstopper,
Be
you
on that
can't
inside.
use
Maybe
the
you wanna
Razor
try
every
and
round,
isolate
right? So
the Viper, right? Maybe that's where you want to go for. Maybe you're hoping that maybe Dodds isn't there that time. Cool, go for that.
B retake's rough. That's what I'm
Turn
saying.
towards
Like
B
you
main. We've seen a couple
prioritize B
opportunities,
slash
you know, a
mid.
couple, Omen TPs here and there, but again, get a little
They're
proactive,
playing
flex a
they're
little
playing
bit throughout
Viper
this map.
Omen,
I wanna
right?
see
So
how
mid control should just be
comfortable
yours.
Nova
Like
are
no
in this,
problem.
right? Again, it's that test of that diligence at this point. But for Crew, starting to look like the rhythm's falling into
But
their
that's the
hands.
thing.
You kinda look at
Nova
the
haven't
timeline here as
been
well. Yes, started very well for Nova.
using the mid
3
orb. They've
in
been
succession, that
using the
conversion
Omen smoke in
of
middle.
bonus round was the big tick in the
Pretty
box
sure.
there, kind of that utilization
They had
of
the Viper ult
outlaw,
there
that
last
nice
round,
little double
obviously.
stack, these sort of ideas. But since then,
They
it has
prefer to have the
turned
orb in the
into a bit
choke,
more
which
of a
I
Crew
understand.
affair. So we go back in. Let's see if they
But yeah,
do
that's
try and
what it
fact-find a
looks
little
like.
deeper.
You've got one vent,
Doesn't look like that's the
solo
case with
A,
this mid-start coming out.
much heavier
Just gonna
towards B
leave
as well.
Icebox to her own devices. This is definitely one of those
Wait,
differences
low
in
key,
comp
low
changes.
key. I
Nova
would
had
even
that
have
Sky
considered because you
before,
have Clem's
was
op.
able
You
to
just
give her
put
information,
an
doesn't
op on
matter
the
though. She's
extremity,
able
right?
to find and punish Dodds on a timing. Huge opening for Clem as
It's doing
well.
quite nice. And yeah, now they're starting to lean more
That's a
towards
duelist
B.
down, and these Sage slows have been so crucial for Crew to find these opening picks. Just Conir towards this B main.
Sevena has to be careful with the off angle that she was playing
And that
because
slows things down
they can just
entirely
walk
for
out.
Crew.
Yeah, there's a smoke towards middle. The dog's just been shown, but it's already been noted, right? You can already see this.
Well, yeah, it's the
happening.
Brazilian channel, isn't it?
But caught out Kanir on that
Oh.
deeper line, didn't get visually
Yeah,
checked,
where's
so
the support?
managed to slip
Where's the
sight on the
support?
shift out. Still got the spike on the way. This is not out of the woods yet. Crew still looking a little
That's not great. Stream?
dangerous. They know
Go
that
back.
Michaela's in middle. There was a dog earlier. 3-play push
Big
towards
kill.
it. Still going to get one, which is pretty impressive.
3v2.
And the
They're coming
Viper's
back
pit
into the pit. What do we have to
invested
clear
towards
it? Nothing.
making this post
Icebox
plant
has a
little bit more
C's. There's a
difficult.
molly.
Any tools? Just the C's. And already you
C's
can
does
see the
land.
reposition from Kinnear as well, seeing a little bit disconnected towards
Oh,
main. I
that's
quite like
such
that.
a great
Got the
orb
smoke
for a
coming in,
reposition.
Great paranoia as well. And this is stalling out this retake perfectly.
Yeah, Monch doesn't have a Viper's, rather the Molly though ready.
Oh,
there's
nice. Brilliant work from Monch. 1v1, Knit.
Down to a 1v1.
Wins it.
Crew navigating that issue with
Okay.
absolute
Look, I
diligence.
think Nova's
Love the
setup
line
was
from
way
Kinnear
better.
in
The
towards
coaches
B,
did their job,
denying
but
any vision, which was quite surprising.
just
I thought potentially
not having
Shiro
any
would have
trade
had that
potential
line
on
there.
your
Not the
B
case.
anchor there
And
when
again, the Viper
like
split
the
coming
call
down, that
should have
pressure
been
towards middle. Still
play
didn't get the
heavier
kill for
B
Michaela as
later
well.
in the
A
round.
lot of things lining up now for Crew.
Dunno, man.
Definitely didn't look that way in the beginning.
Dunno.
Just giving away a freebie like she did, but that's really
There's
what
Brazilians
has
here?
gotten Crew these
Wait,
last
who's
4 rounds in a
Brazilian
row.
on
They
Crew?
have gone back to
Kinnear
keeping
is
it very
Chilean,
simple.
off
It's
the
been
top of
these
my
B
head.
pops and
Dodds
A
is
pops in the
Brazilian, I
mid-round
think.
that have really caught Nova off guard. This time,
Monch is
a little bit
Mexican.
more spread out.
So between
And it looks
Michaela
like
and
Crew are
Biazik,
actually
I'd say
gonna default
Biazik
a little bit. I think
begins
this
with a B, and so
opens
does
up the
Brazil.
round for Nova to
Zik sounds kind of
call for some
Brazilian,
sort of
right?
mid-round play. You can see that deadlock
And then I
ball
don't know
down
about
towards
Michaela.
B. It should allow the defenders to really be
Or is
grouped up,
Biazik
put all their
Argentinian?
focus
I
towards
really
mid.
don't know.
They've
I
got
can't remember.
30 seconds or so
Let's have a little look, shall we?
not having to worry about this B main.
Yeah, Biazik is Brazilian, I was correct. Dodds is Brazilian, I was correct. Monch is Mexican, Kinnear is Chilean, Michaela is
Much being
Argentinian.
given away.
Okay.
The deepest, I guess, almost
Dodds,
committed
Biazik, and the
to
coach.
is
Okay,
this
okay,
dog
okay.
so far, up towards ramp, sending in Monch behind it. Could just
Ball
poster up here
knowledge.
behind the wall. Yeah, going to keep her head down. Prowler go toward main and not checked on here. So, a bit of indecision with the spike though. I think they're still looking for where they want to finish.
Cheer is about to run into a double peek at B main.
Alright, Monch has a nice timing. Will have heard the vents drop here.
Nova, they've got to be
Starting to bring the
remembering how
spike
much
towards
space
A
is up
now.
because Monch is an incredible lurk timing now.
This timing's crazy.
There it is.
Boom.
Brilliant timing.
And now
again.
what do
These
Nova do
little
in this
avenues they're
situation?
finding.
Icebox just has
Icebox
to
is in
buy
trouble
time.
Oh no!
Oh.
Icebox getting caught out there. It's all
And then
falling
Sevener
apart,
goes
man.
wide
Crew's
on the peak.
suddenly shifting up a gear.
It's really
This
nice from
round
Crew.
was so well called from Biazik
Coach and
on the
assistant
side of
coach,
Crew.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nova had no idea where to start. In the mid, rotate towards that B.
That was really
just an
nice from
ace
Crew.
line either way, and a crossfire here
They're
from
looking
Crew
a lot
should
better
hold
on some of
strong.
these rounds.
And
Monch's
Dodds,
lurks
all
in
good.
general have
Yeah,
been
Shirazi, she's
pretty
just gonna
good.
try to save at this point, but a Spectre, okay. At least she does get a Vandal.
Kind of like
thank
Lisa
God, but
doing a lot of that
I mean, Crew,
on
this whole entire round
Haven,
was just a
I
mind
think, as
game.
well.
From starting at mid, then
I think I
towards
saw
A main,
Monch
then
doing
towards
it,
B.
like just the
Nova
A
had
walk,
no
right? If
idea
you're
where to
playing a
commit,
double
and where to even
controller.
stack
With their players.
Right.
Yeah, the amount of times you talked about this, so getting that information, trying to build around it, right? Fact-finding a little earlier, putting some investment behind. It's. I
Take
want to
that.
give credit here as well to Crew for exploiting
Take that.
this so
Crew
well.
aren't chasing.
I want to see Nova get a grip on that, right? That's something that I wish the penny had dropped a little sooner for them, and maybe it still will, but I'm worried that now.
I'm thinking about
financially,
getting a
they
new
don't have the
mouse and some
backing to even be able to
skates. I think that might
handle
have
them
to
if
be
they do
the
find where
Christmas
they are.
angle.
If they do locate this, but this could be tough. I'm waiting to see if they maybe go for something towards the safe side. Seeing a lot of players, maybe just a stack potentially. I'm just waiting to see what they go
No
for. into
way
this one.
that a Viper V3
Maybe go
costs
for a little bit of a trap play.
Could work
144.
out, definitely.
Reduced from
Set up play,
£159.
use the
It's
showstopper
so
in the mid round,
expensive.
make a decision anyway. But for
How
Nova,
do you hold your
they know how
mouse?
broke Crew is. Rather, Crew know how broke Nova is. So they should just be sitting back
Like,
and really
kind
just
of
waiting
like
to punish
claw
any sort
grip,
of
I guess. I
shenanigans.
don't really know.
They've been
Beautiful
punished. They
1-2
have
shot.
been punished.
Like, not really.
And Crew's
Just like
so
this.
heads up
See?
about it, right? Look at how they're ready for this, and that's got to feel frustrating for Nova.
It's like
again,
kind
first
of
time you've
claw,
gone
but
for these
I'm not
riskier
like
approaches
I'm
and
not
just
like
get kind of
claw. I'm like
back
kind
that,
of
but a good
still
chance to build
putting my
up some leads
palm
for that
on the
final
mouse.
round as well. Already got Biazik
You know?
sitting on hers the whole time. It feels like she hasn't. had
Maya
to use this.
relaxed claw.
Michaela, big info.
I was
Think
thinking
the
Maya.
starting
I was
seems to be
thinking
very
because it
much
looks
stacked.
more like the mouse I have at the moment, right?
Actually, I really like that GravNet lineup that Shirazi's just threw. There was a
I
good
really
chance
need to
for Clem
clean
to
up my
ping pong
my
off
mouse
of that
pad
with
though.
her
I'm rocking
kit
the
as well, but
Artisan at the
either way,
moment, and
Crew,
it's looking a
they've
little
had enough. They
little
got all
dodgy.
the information they
Little
needed.
dodgy.
They saw that the showstopper was towards A, so they're making the right moves in this anti-eco. In full control, the rifle is.
Don't know how
shifting,
much
but
value
Monch
the
is
new
just
skates would add
holding the
too,
perimeter.
because
Feels
I'm
like a
using like the
checkmate
default
position,
ones
and
on
it is.
this.
There goes the key piece of weaponry that could
Piranha
have been a
mouse
big
mods?
impact factor. And now Crew,
keep it in
again,
mind.
I have
Oh!
to give credit.
Alyssa.
into
Wait a
that.
minute.
Alyssa, swinging from the
Crazy.
smoke kid.
Get that
Finally
res in.
comes in.
Oh,
We're
res
back
onto the
up to
player with
numbers.
spike.
Clem's
Time
gonna
is kind of
find
low
one.
here.
It's not done yet.
Get any
Clem
mouse
with that
shape
showstopper
replica
could be everything.
at
Pops it
38 38 grams. Oh, crazy.
Clem's name up
Still a 2v1 though.
Now in the
And Beerzik has been
times on her side.
a little bit of a beast so far.
Oh, what a shot!
Never mind.
From Clem. Back from the dead and putting
Brilliant from Clem.
Crew in their grave. There is life in this team yet.
Right in the nick of time as well. I was just
shape.
thinking, man, Clem unfortunately has been holding on to that ult for way too long, but she was just cooking up to be able to use it right in the nick of time. And they wasted
Custom
that
mouse
save
shell
res as well,
to
coming
fit
through.
the internal.
Oh my goodness! So that's
this
Thrifty for
shape
Thrifty.
here.
Both teams stealing away
I don't
rounds
like
in
this shape
first
of
half
mouse
that they
personally.
had no business winning.
Yeah, that actually has been. This is minimum 3 Thrifty round conversions now. Minimum.
Love
That's
it. Love me some
craziness.
Thrifties, Lauren.
Ah, it's those Deagles, huh? Can't get enough of them.
Lamzumaya is out of stock
By
when
this
I'm looking
point,
it up.
though, that's got to get a fire under Nova, right? We've been
It's on
talking
their
about getting
website.
Clem back
Where-
into this too. Maybe that's the confidence there.
We've seen this
How
look
do
coming
I
out
go-
from Crew before. It's that simple B pop.
How do I change
Cheer
the
has been doing a good
region
job handling it.
on the website?
And this deadlock utility should help.
This
Those Sky ults though.
on NA version.
Does anyone get caught? No, actually, I'm a little surprised Jirazi was able to stay alive and thrive in this.
Oh, they do have
Again, I
Maya
thought she was
eggs,
dead to
but
rights early on, but not the case. 2v2
it's
now.
not
Spike gets to
available
go over. Be a look at his
until the
position coming out towards
6th
heaven. Monch keeping
of
a lot
December.
space here. It is considered
position.
but finding Clem like that is perfect.
And now they know exactly where Icebox
And
was.
it's
Beautiful
47
Molly coming
grams.
through here
I don't
for Monch
know.
To buy
Wait.
herself some time, repositioning to give her teammate a backup and.
The weight of
timing
the normal G Pro is 80 grams. Oh my god, that's such a difference. It's like half as heavy.
That might have put a pin in this one. Yeah, Monch again. Lovely positioning up on heaven, just kind of reshifting
There's like a
around towards
Fnatic one,
rafters.
isn't there?
5
Dude,
to
half
7.
all of my
I've got
peripherals
to
are
say,
flipping
a
Fnatic.
big recovery from Crew. Start of this game, Nova looked deadly. Beyond that,
Potter
though,
with an
this is very
M4
much back
reference.
in
Wait, what
control
was the
by
reference?
Crew,
I
but do
missed
they
it.
get
I'm
to
like
close
just
this out as
geeking over
simply as
mice
that
right now.
Last couple of rounds looked.
Let me try not to leak my address. Let me try not to leak my address real quick.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hey, well, you already know I'm in Norwich. And I didn't leak the back end of the address, which is my actual house, so that's fine. I just leaked the area, which is huge. So we're chilling. Oh, no, wait, I'm gonna go. Know where Icebox is? Oh, it wasn't intentional? Wait, when you mean know what Icebox is, are you talking about the document that the coach made? Like the however many word thing? When you say M4, what do you mean by M4? I'm confused. Hello, Mo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did you watch the first game? The 200-page document about how... Yeah. Oh, M4 was the user? I see. Have we heard anything from that person in a while? Nah, it's been like 9 months. Oh wait, this person is still active on VLR. Oh my god. The yap is just unreal. I recently finished reading Thinking in Systems by Donella Meadows and thought for fun I would apply it to Valorant, VCT and esports orgs using the shifting the burden to the intervener. Instead of writing a long drawn out 20-page paper. The house is on fire. The system is broken. We cannot be reliant on the same fixes for the next 5 years. We need to wake up and smell the smoke, see the fire before we are only left with ashes, and the next game that will repeat the same mistakes. Holy shit, get them in the commentary booth. We got some fire writing here.
Favorites, but Nova coming out swinging.
Welcome to Sweden, Mo.
fast walk up middle.
All right, Michael, nice to hear that you're getting through your tasks.
Yeah, that's some good intuition from Dodds, though. I mean, she didn't.
Anyway,
see
you
a
join
soul
us in
there,
the
but
pistol,
she
5 on
definitely did
5.
disrupt slightly. That does speed up Nova
I would love to see
to
Crew
make it
just
into
take the
rows.
B main
Mikaela
space at
hearing
this point. I don't know if they full cleared it or not.
Flash wants to swing, but actually going to be thwarted away. Can't commit towards that. Second flash in.
Doesn't
trying to
really have
stall
any
out.
outcome
Buy
on the
time for
round.
rotation. Dodds now here. Prowler goes through, but they scramble
Everyone's a
down
little bit
towards Ramp, look at the
spread
top
out
into
on
the
this
corner.
perimeter,
This
but
could be an issue. Biazik has
this
a
gap in the
pocket
wall is
to
just
play
filth.
from. No one's looking, but it doesn't matter. Apparently, it makes no
Bloody
difference at
hell.
all. As we're left
And then
down
Dodds
into a
double
2v2.
dips
Time
with
for the
nade.
plant and the post-plant reposition. You got to wait for those rotations.
They're so far away here. Nova, they should be feeling pretty confident to set up in a more optimal post plant.
Alright, deadlock wall
Got a little bit
expired.
of time with that deadlock wall, cutting off the rotates and spawn, but they don't feel confident
Kinnear
enough
has
to
a
walk
blind
out
here.
dead.
This could be
Either
really
way,
nice.
For the defenders, they've got to clear
Got to be
every corner
thinking
cover
about
every
just setting it up for default or something.
Smoke goes in. First
Yeah,
peek
yeah,
made.
there's
That
the
paranoia, they
blind.
feel confident that's
Clem
gonna
not
be
blinded though.
one, but Nova
Too
shifting
easy.
back
Too
so
easy.
well there. Takes that early contact and makes them work.
I
for the
would
dinner.
like to have seen them walk
Nova are
up
good at these
into
pistols,
elbow
man.
together and go for it, but
Certainly, they had the key
Oh.
sort of group up, ride or die
Was that-
mentality, and it really made
that wasn't
Biazik's job
what I
just
think
a
it
nightmare
was
towards
it?
that hell. Too
In the
many
crowd?
targets for her to choose from, and things get
You
a
wanna see
little
David
sloppy, but
Attenborough
Nova
commentating?
absolutely taking
I
advantage
can,
of that.
I can do the
Shirazi
I
feeling
can do the
herself,
impression.
and Shirazi's been such a pivotal part of just kind of catapulting this team forward with that momentum. And
Nova.
she's mainly been the Viper force, but
Take
she
the
looks
pistol.
good on this deadlock right now so far.
As you can see
So far,
here, the
so good.
players
Now,
moving into middle.
The investment. Shotguns galore. They've been watching one too many Sliggy streams. I'm seeing all of this
The
happen.
wild
We've got Biazik, we've got
Shirazi.
Dodds. We even have a little
Ghost in
push towards
hand.
Kinnear. So a
It's just
couple of
old,
issues to try and
old British
avoid,
fella, really.
and, a deep
It's more
position
the
from Dodds
pacing,
could be an
you know?
issue, right? But it feels like Nova are aware that they could be up to something, right? You're feeling no resistance in middle. Something feels off.
But the
For
Nova
sure, and
players,
Nova's
they
one of
leave
the
their
advantages of
watering
having the
hole
Fade double Prowler, one
into
more dog
Dodds'
in the
neck of
sky.
the woods.
Definitely different trade-offs for
A
sure.
dangerous
but this Prowler
predator
should catch that buffet,
lurking
and that sound cue
with
should
the bucket.
alert. Huge trap
Oh,
plays coming
she
from
went
Nova.
into the
Well
combo.
played by Nova. That was really well considered and then
Unlucky.
handled. Yeah, really happy with that.
I would like them to just min-max this entire round.
Clem
grab the orb,
is
put the
the
spike
apex.
down for Clem and really rack up
And as she
all the
takes her
gold
place,
orbs. But either way, this should
again
be a
at the top of the
calm,
food
clean,
chain,
cool, anti-eco post plan is what it's
Crew
looking like
are
for
left
Nova. But these
to fend
Swifties in this
for
in
scraps.
this game on this map have been shenanigans so far. But these Buckies, these shorties, it's tough on a
got a
retake
full
like this.
script.
Yeah, look, this
Here in the harsh landscape of Split,
might be a give it up.
5
fight at this
agents
point.
edge cautiously
Hey,
towards
I
the
want
A
Nova to
site.
send in a warrior here.
Notice
Send in-
how they move
Yeah,
slow,
drop that ghost over to
deliberate,
Clem and send her in there.
communicating in soft clicks and
Go
signals.
Get your eco kills. Come on
But
now.
danger lurks. A cipher
Next time
trap
as a coach
is
cam,
triggered,
because you doing
and like
that,
a
I
startled
know what
gazelle,
you're saying. I
the
know what
team
you're saying.
bursts
I got
into
this.
motion.
All right, so giving it up to the
Smokes
Spike, no
bloom,
stress in the end.
footsteps
Crew
echo,
gonna have to
and
just
the
navigate
spike
these next
is
couple of rounds
planted
themselves, right?
in a
There
flurry
was
of
a slow start in
instinct.
the first half, and then they kicked into the buy rounds. They got into the motion of it. I've got to say though, Nova already looking solid. I like what I'm seeing. They're
Nova
getting full
converting the
players across, so
anti-eco.
very heads up about clearing their
But they don't
corners,
know
going through diligent checks.
when their
This is-
next
this is
meal
good stuff from
will
me. I'm
come.
happy with that. And now, progress-wise, I mean,
Against
Shirazi's still
the
a ways off, but
hungry
not too bad.
rifles
Dodds on the other side
of the
is
Crew
keeping my attention.
defense.
Halfway to that showstopper, not quite ready into this, but still.
It's a fast
What
A
is the
pop.
start here?
Prepared.
We've definitely been seeing those combos.
All right, let's see.
From both
Let's see.
sides. The safe
The A
slow
play.
orb with the nade,
They're actually really
grab head
passive.
with the nade. Bonus round here
Oh,
for
it makes
Nova,
sense
and
actually.
I
Michaela,
really like this.
Soul
All five
Initiator on the
members are
sky.
absolutely grouped up here.
You're
They're
literally just
waiting
playing for the
Sky
info
Bird
off the
to come
flashes, so they're
through.
kind of hoping at the
Little
start of the
impatient,
round,
though,
no
they're just
flash
gonna go
comes
ahead
in,
and
they get
group
timing,
into
but
here,
now
walk through
Michaela's
here.
got a flash. I mean, it's
They're
been
just
20
trying to
seconds, you've not
swarm.
seen
They're
anything.
looking for the count, some sort of cue.
Pop, 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 pop,
Go
pop,
with this.
pop.
You can see the little combo, but
That
didn't
Viper
quite catch.
Rotated a player, Monch is
Huh.
here.
That might be a
They're
little
going
bit
for
of
the
issue,
ramp
but let's
play.
see. Okay, I mean, what are you meant to do about that? Michaela, just a shot in the dark, and it's found its reward. Already Clem gone. That's
Solo
a
Sky
problem
is
as
very
well. I've
limited,
couple of
Yeah, I
players
agree. Ooh.
All right, I mean, Alyssa's up for the challenge. Going to pick up that mantle. Going to chip away towards
I don't think Michaela used a single flash in that round.
Isolated. Doesn't really have much support. You can see the lead through from CT, but maybe Biazik doesn't need support. Monch gets
Nice
there
from Crew.
fast.
3v2. Spike not in. Has nade on Dodds. Just wait for the plant. Here comes the nade. No. Oh, brilliant paranoia.
Where's the trade? Chia just waiting behind the site. I mean, it is a 1v2. It's not impossible, but now without the plant down, this gets infinitely harder. Double stacked up. It looked possible. A little nervous there.
Oh wait, her name is Chia?
Miscommunication or something happened in
Not
that.
Sevena?
Monch responding
Because of
pretty well,
the
though,
sound?
just immediately busting out of that screens as soon as
Oh
her
wait, I
teammate
didn't
gets contact.
know.
So good responses from Crew, all things considered. I mean, that was all of Nova grouped, all 5 members just waiting to explode on, and you saw those
the blind
slow
default
orbs really delaying that hit and
Whoa.
creating kind of chaos for the side of Crew. They
Yeah,
handled it
difficult
pretty well,
one.
though, gotta say.
All right, now we get into the fun things, right? We get to see those better purchases coming in.
Okay, rifle v
It's
rifle.
a little bit of a shaky buy. We can still
Let's
see
go.
a Judge
Double
coming
healing
out. We
comb.
see a Guardian and a Bulldog. It's not perfect for Crew, but again, we
Yeah,
start to get
I
to the
guess
gun round,
so.
start to see how this one
Ooh.
happens. And Kinnear caught in the middle of no man's land. How little the plan was.
A little bit overzealous there, holding a line on a main choke point on her low sum.
So close.
Unfortunate, but
Biazik almost
should
even
be
saw
good
the
information. Her teammate should be
muzzle
telling her
flash
how
there.
many members she saw towards that B main, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see Biazik taking a risk, but she's gonna go back and just hold the perimeter.
And they've got contact now across the map. It feels like Crew's trying to find this information.
Oh, it was a
Something we
terrible
actually
boombot
noticed,
invent.
but
It
they're
actually didn't
exploring
clear
behind it.
anything.
We're seeing already that deeper
So Monch
push
is
coming out
kinda
from
chilling.
Dodds with a player disadvantage. So again, clearing out B main, contact again towards A. They're gonna shift over a player. Looks like Monch now has.
Crew have so much information. They should be sending their Sky Mikhail
All right.
over towards A, and
Here we
with
go.
those
Icebox has
flashes,
2
there's a lot of
prowlers.
playmaking potential here for Crew.
Oh.
Yeah, I was worried about that scale up because of the Judge there, but
Still
it's
gets
quickly
one.
quelled by Clem. Say that 10 times fast. Brutal. 3 players left alive, but the plant going to come in, and they've got security on this site. Yes, there is a flank on the way, but maybe I shouldn't doubt it. But at this point, let's wait and see.
Hey, all the members of Nova, they're kind of corralled and choked up in this site. Right now, Crew, they're going to
Clearing
feel
out
pretty
main.
good slamming. Or if anything, just
Michaela's
making
doing a
them die
great
to the
job.
spike.
She's keeping a lot of
Playing
eyes
from
trained towards
sight.
heaven. That flash
Look at
went down
this.
to a
You got
trap,
2
freeing
and
up the
2
space.
on each
Biazik
duel.
now drawing eyes.
There's
You
the
look at Dodds
C's.
here to make the most of it. Did she
Didn't
get
hit
checked? It doesn't seem to
because of the
matter.
stairs.
Gonna find one. Where's the rest? We
I
need
don't
the
think
other
it did
place
at
start
least. It
scaling
hit
up towards this
Biazik.
pillar side. Get that
Oh,
pressure
the
building.
jump
They do it
peek
well.
across?
Trade in. Icebox. Calm under pressure.
Oh, man.
Nova back to the wall. Still hold their own.
Wow,
Nova
the
fighting.
post plant, using
Oh,
those
no.
walls,
Well, you're
using the
ruining it.
map to their
You're just
advantage,
ruining it.
just not giving
You
them
seeing this? Are you
anything
seeing
in that
these
retake, and that's
spectators?
exactly
Kick
what
them out
you
the
gotta
venue,
do
man.
in these post
Kick them
plants.
out the venue.
Doesn't matter about your aim.
Game's
Secure
gone.
The round. Put the round win on the board, Lauren.
Yes, coach. Heard.
I would love to have you as a player, Lauren.
It's a dream come true.
Good
Teddy's
vibes.
I know, man. There's potential there. Maybe not in Valorant. I'm just saying.
Crew are
Mechanically not there, bro.
broke, just like that.
Yeah,
Nova,
no,
I mean,
money's in the bin.
yeah, this attack side has really been the Nova show. They're really controlling this attack side so far. These rounds have been clean from them.
Okay, toxins are up on A.
Worried, but
And we're seeing the same thing again. Konir close up with this Bucky and the Prowler. I mean, I think we're going to see the same
not
combo
step
once
back.
again here.
We've been here before.
Okay, now they
And
know.
There it is.
Nade in
good
the
luck.
net.
Maybe you can TP out. Okay, so a little bit more
All
slippery,
right.
Harder
Not
to do
bad.
when you're Dodds
Not
in that
bad.
position. So a nice adjustment. They
We're
can
gonna
now really
retake
create a
control of
little
this
bit of a
smoke, or-
crossfire, trying to play in
No.
Dodds here. A lot to do.
Oh, nice shot from Dodds.
Yeah, a couple more of those, and maybe I'm
Yeah,
paying
give me
more
that.
attention.
Give me
That's a
that.
rifle and a quick
Taking the
kill.
rifle.
The big reset of this pace.
I love this
And
look
I
from
mean,
Konir.
for
This
this
is a
B
huge
main
win
effort,
condition
Nova
that she's
don't
gonna
have
wanna
any map
communicate
control
over to the
really.
rest
So
of her team
Crew,
for the rest of this half.
if they
Reset
play
you, kill
disciplined and
forward,
they
and
stick to
reset,
this
come
B,
back, and just
they should be
defend the
alright, because
site.
it's looking
Love
like a
it.
split
Love that look.
execution,
I mean,
and
Nova's
the
just
net
gonna
somewhat,
run out
or
of
the
utility
mesh confirms
eventually,
it.
While Munch gets caught on a
Shirazi
angle.
finds one.
Yeah, a little unfortunate.
Let's just
KO.
fight a
I mean,
lane.
that's
Pick a lane and
bold
fight it. Let's
swing.
fight tower. Let's fight tower. We're fighting tower. Nice. Oh my
What
god.
the hell, Crew? It's not meant to look that
And now
easy.
you got to
They've got
peek off of
rifles,
Kinnear's
man.
death.
What the
Rocket.
hell is going
Woo!
on? Dodds is the start and the end of the round.
There you go.
With another Thrifty
Brilliant from
coming
Dodds.
through, a MasterCard Thrifty in hand. They've got to be feeling good about that one.
I think that is our 4th or 5th MasterCard Thrifty in one map so far. This game
This shot is
so
crazy.
Back
Boom.
and forth. Nothing
Sort of
is
tracked
free.
each
And this
part
map
of the
is just showing
jump.
exactly why.
Kill from
These
Dodds
shots
here is
coming out
huge.
for Crew,
Gets
I mean, it all
Showstopper
started
on,
with
literally
Konya,
waiting
right?
to
There's that
peek
B
off of the death.
using that Omen kit
and gets
just
both with the
wasting
rocket.
Nova's time. You love to see it.
Boa, vamos, vamos.
Huge ultimates though, coming online right in the nick of time for Nova. They're gonna be able to reset, not think
Okay,
twice
Nova
about
have
that Thrifty.
huge tools for
really like
execution
this
here if
grouped
they
up
want
A
to
hit.
send
They
it.
do. Michaela's
Looks like
the
they're
one in
gonna.
trouble, but has help. Coming in from
Molly
heaven, it's a
is
little bit
just
of a
killing
wild swing,
everything.
but it's
Nade
Shirazi
is
to
killing
find
it.
Michaela. Watch has gone down. Dodds is captured. Is this back-to-back
Oh,
Thrifties we might be
no.
seeing? Clem is looking
Oh,
at that's the
no.
case. A ridiculous affair between these two.
That's
Never
crazy.
down and never out. Kinnear, what are you going to do now? You can already see the weapons being filtered down, trying to make sure everyone is well equipped. As Kinnear was pretty much the starting grace
crazy.
of the previous now. There's
That's
nothing
crazy.
more to be done. God, these back-to-back turns.
They
for
only
these
used
Thrifties.
one ult as well. They used Shirazi's ult. It picked up a player in the window, but they'd already...
For Nova's side, I mean, just using
They already
that
gotten
deadlock
like one or
ultimate
two
like a
picks on the
showstopper,
site.
entering with it
Yeah,
out.
they found 2 picks
And
on
look at
site.
Konya,
The
she's just
ult
getting
gets a kill.
hunted right now.
They find that
She's
one
gonna
into
wanna
ramp
hold on
as
to
well.
Vandal, but it's not gonna happen. Clem, another
Mental.
showstopper online.
Mental.
Huge ultimate to be able to continue controlling the pace of this attack side for Nova and Crew. Their money is shot. I mean, they just walked away with a 50-round win for themselves. Sure, Michaela has the ult online, but at this point, they gotta work with scraps coming into this round again.
Yeah, okay, look, MasterCard is getting their money's worth here. they never saw this coming. This is craziness. It doesn't happen again, right? It doesn't happen again. We don't get it again.
Dodds has a Vandal, so I don't even know if it would count as a MasterCard Thrifty if they want it.
Is it gonna get
Just
another
based
step
on the
closer to
overall
goal?
purchase value.
Dodds got a Vandal.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
you know,
You got to be
it's not over
immediately
yet.
trying to refight that space and get that back, surely.
Desperation play, unfortunate there.
No.
They felt isolated too.
Oh,
I don't mind
they'll
it
take
if
that
it was a
later
little
on.
more built around that, but
Kind of
what it
screws Konir though. She's
Crouch
got to
definitely
leave, got
a
to
little
drift
too
away.
Much, and yeah, you can see Konir's
Alright,
already
they're on
just
B.
backing out. No one onto the
Let's
site
let's
here.
take mid back Crew. Alright, 55. A little bit of damage, down to 40.
Again, not exactly
Alright,
enough to
alright.
really change the outcome of the round so far. Looking at something else.
Have the rifle now on Monch. We got 2 flashes, a near sight on Konir. We got Bierzik with the slow. I'm thinking you just hit a huge paranoia back pillar off this initial flash.
Take a chance.
Alright,
Smoke.
here comes
There
the
it is,
flash.
but Clem
Where's the
unaffected.
paranoia?
Should be able to be
There's the
kind of
paranoia. A little too late.
securing
It's not really hit
factor.
the right
And yeah,
part
this is
either.
looking very comfortable. Nicely done by Nova.
All
Not having any more of
good.
that silliness going on. No more Thrifties.
Yeah, but man, those stingers, I can't believe the range on that gun sometimes. Cheer, just making that gun look so good.
Hey,
Wiping them
your
out.
region is the one who did this to us, all right?
This is true.
your fault.
This is true. Timeout coming through here for Crew. They just want to stabilize, talk about their defenses. I mean, they've got
Shirazi,
4
intelligent
huge
play.
ultimates online right now, so they've got a lot of win conditions they can be talking about. I think if you're
What do we
Monch on the
see?
side of Crew,
Another timeout. Yo,
communicating over to your
Crew's
team,
last
hey,
timeout was
I'm gonna
very
ultimate.
valuable.
Yeah, I need a protector.
They won like
And at
4
that
or
point,
5
you really
rounds just
have
off
to
the timeout.
focus on the B extremity and the A main
So I'm looking at
extremity, and
this
that is
being
Nova's win con so far. They've been very much grouped and they've been
pretty
slamming either one of these
important.
things. So Crew have all the answers coming into round 20
Pretty
here.
Yeah,
important.
they've certainly got all the tools, right? They've got the purchase in place. They've got
Oh,
plenty
did
of
I
options to
not
play
update
with.
my
It's
title?
whether or not Nova has something in mind as well. It's always
Yeah, I
the kind
didn't.
of
Whoops.
2 sides to the coin as well, because obviously Nova get to have that chat as well. They can check in.
Forgot to
and
update my
maybe they'll
title.
come up with something themselves. They
No
do
one
have
ever lets me
Cleansel
know
and
these
ice
things.
boxes too, so
Crazy.
that showstopper and that Nightfall all there. So plenty to be done. When does Tens play? Probably soon. Love the guy. You know, just the talisman of Valorant now. Doing his awards as well. Have you seen that?
Talisman.
No. That word really caught you off guard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I was doing my homework. What can I say? I've been insulted for my language so far. I've had Mimi just piling into me. I don't even remember what the word was. Oh, let's see. Let's see where this wife's bit not being used right off the rip. Crew working over towards A main.
Okay. Oh, this is Crew's map as well.
I didn't see that Viper's bit from the start, but
If Nova win this game, that's genuinely a huge result for them.
Gonna have to go fact finding a little bit deeper.
Yeah, looks like Monch didn't want to give Clem a freebie here. And a lot of mind games in rounds like this when big ults
Dodds
are
on
online.
the
I
common
love
off
the
angle.
coming through here for Dodds. And that Prowler does push her back.
Okay. Using the combo again, it misses. So this is an early win for Crew.
Pause for a second, and the only ult so far invested
Seeker comes in, spots one player in A main, gets broken.
Yeah, it always kind of implies that they have this warrior of information.
It's just
right?
the Viper,
Seeker's taking their
not too worried about
damn
that.
sweet time to go anywhere.
Into
All
middle.
it's really given them is that there was someone
No, there's
lurking
at
A
least two
and
players
there were
here.
players in middle, which
Dodds
you kind of already knew, but I guess it
winning the duel.
reassures Dodds in the fact that someone was that close position.
Okay,
Clem
5
wanna go
versus
down,
4,
and
hitting the
it
30-second
feels like
mark.
Nova's
Crew in a
drifting
pretty
here. They're
strong
not finding
position
that
now.
same chance
They
forward,
hit the
and
pit
there
on
is
the
that
B
outcome.
site as well.
Not a huge fan of this
Just
Viper's pick going down in the site like this, but there's only 20 seconds
lands
left.
on the whole
It is
plantable
the
area.
correct site, but that fatal, it's going to push her all the way to the back, but look at Diazic's position.
Oh, what are we
How
doing?
is this working out? This didn't look like it was going to work.
I mean,
but
Monch
they're on the
kind of
side
just
pretty
wins
much.
this on a
It's pawn
good
that's
molly.
bigger issue. Alyssa trying to hold them back on CT.
no.
Pawns now in, time's on their side.
No.
Suddenly this goes topsy-turvy. And it's just
What?
Monch left alive in a 1v2.
What an awkward round. Monch's ult is out, but she gets pushed back.
Yeah,
Oh, and all of the players are healing
anyway,
back
They're
up.
gonna have to work it back in.
They have
As Nova
contact
has
on
the
the
numbers. They've got their HP
fade.
now
They're
back
getting ready
up,
for
that decay
peaks.
gone, and
Oh,
I thought Nova were out
bro.
of that round.
What an...
Certainly
Oh,
looked like
Crew.
it 4 versus 5 as well, but the ultimate,
Crew.
to be honest, I feel like Crew put
Not
themselves
like
on the back
this.
foot there, just not able to see any lines. Sure, the ultimate is going to make you lose HP, but that allowed Nova to wrap back around the site and even get closer up into Monch's face and really just isolate her towards that spawn. Unfortunate stuff. I totally get why Crew had to use that ult, but look at the energy.
Where
shift now
is
coming
Waze
through
right
for
now?
Nova as
Where
well.
is Waze?
They're heating up, and Clem, she's been
Gotta be
holding on to this showstopper
fuming.
for a long time, and that's just
There it is.
immediate.
Yeah, and
Here
that
comes the
wall on other
rocket,
side
just
purely
shoot it over
looking
the
like
wall.
It's just trying to keep Diazic safe. Oh,
Ah.
it's found the target
There you
too.
go.
It's looking simple stuff for Clem, tearing through the site. And it's comfort now, and it looks like 12 is fated to be on that board. What can Crew do about this? Probably frustration mounting too after the back of that
I feel like this might
timeout.
have to go
They
3
gave them what
maps if
feels
Crew
like
were to
nothing.
That
have
was
any
Clem
chance.
here
I
using the
just
only
these next 3
ultimate as
rounds, I
well to
don't
try to
see
help
it.
out her teammate.
Rip
Oh,
Pick'ems, I
so the
think.
ace
I mean,
pass.
bro, even if they
And
win
a
this game,
separative.
they ain't winning anymore.
With all 5 to put Nova on 12 rounds. They've got to be feeling like they're on cloud 9.
That's incredible. Incredible. I mean, Clem just used her showstopper. She's again halfway through on the orbs for the next one, and that's just it's such a momentum swing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And doing this on Crew's map choice as well. The map that they looked good on just yesterday.
And that's a tilter.
Oh, yeah.
Ace,
especially
ace,
after
ace.
the head-scratching round.
Okay, 3 rounds for Crew to stay in this. They have a full purchase, except Michaela is on regen shield, but that's fine. They have a res.
Somebody going for a forward pick.
Oh wait,
group
Biazic
up,
no
reaggress
slows
on
here
one of these
either. That
lines.
kind of
It's just that
sucks.
little hesitation. It's always that fear to try and do it, but I'm with you. I'd love to see them play to a win con
Mid-controller.
like that. So valuable to take maybe deeper control, but doesn't look like it's being utilized in that way yet.
Oh.
Big ultra move, it's gone. Yeah, the
Good trade, good trade. And that's the Viper gone now. That's the Viper. That's all the A pressure gone. Now re-clear main. You have a dog, you have a flash. Michaela, use the dog in the flash. And start rotating towards B, please.
Crossing the T's, still in the
What's
eyes.
happening?
They've got this down.
Drop back. Still hasn't used any of that util, by the way. Still holding on to all the util. Okay, well they should know it's B at this point.
Dodds has arrived. Dodds, yeah, here we go.
So yeah, Michaela's gonna have this. No. Just commit to it. Just commit to it. Yeah, we got players on site. It's all good.
Holding
It's
it
all
down.
good.
Dodds, Monch, Cornelia in unison, leaving just Shirazi with 34 seconds. How much can one player do?
She said, you know what, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get everything I can before it happens. She's got full HP, and I mean, Shirazi has been incredible.
What are we thinking?
Why
so
not go
far.
for it? A 1v3.
Dude, if that's me, I've already ripped the ult. I've ulted backside. I've missed the ult.
Isolates one.
Oh no, 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 man.
Well. She read it so damn
What
well.
are we?
That is wild. The 12 to
What
10.
are we doing?
Lifeline for Crew, but man, they had to work for
And
that.
Crew put all their money into that too, so I actually don't know how
Right
good this
now,
buy is even
Shirazi,
going to look in the next
what a
round. It's
pick
not going to
from
look
Alyssa
great.
as well, man. Biazik, Crew, just unfortunate round. And look, on the side of Nova, all the ultimates are coming online to constantly press the issue, constantly apply the pressure. And the last time around when this deadlock was online, it was Shirazi leading the pace going forward with that arm out.
For it now.
What are we looking at?
What is the answer? What is the approach? It's a really big show towards A at the start. Now, whether they further commit to this, yet to be seen. An individual fight on the other side.
Ooh,
Wow.
big win for
commit from
Kane.
both players there. Claire,
Big
also
win
now
for
done.
Dodds.
Hold on. This is not out of the woods yet. Crew starting to be willing to fight behind this.
A little bit too much of heroics. You saw Coney and Alyssa trying to send each other a message in this round. And things have really slowed down. Now that that Viper's wall is down for the side of Nova on the attack side, they've only got Cheers, Smokes to work with. And she has found a gap in mid. This will make Nova really commit towards this A.
Okay. Biazik.
Hold on. This is where
Hey,
it could go
why
wrong.
is the
Keep
first
in
point
mind
of
we are
contact the
playing
one with the
through
Sage
events.
res?
They've just spent so many ults on this. Yeah, Dodds is going to get the kill towards Shirazi. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Should be safe now. There
24
was a couple
rounds.
Of moments, so that
24
could have gone
rounds.
completely wrong, but 12 to 11. We're back at a close game now.
We absolutely are. That's huge stuff for Crew. I mean, they were able to waste out the big ultimate of Shirazi in a 3 versus 5. That will be huge to be able to solidify and secure this OT for themselves. But a timeout for Nova. Ah, man. The shots for Mikaela.
Yeah, and again, you look back at that round, it felt like two really individual fights they were taking. Those, as you said, trying to go for heroics. I don't think they needed to. But it's that want to close out, that want to just take the fight, take the win. Okay, let's get across the line, get it done. For Crew, though, still very much in this affair.
Seeing a very interesting... Wait, hold on.
Purchase, it's not gonna be
I want to
perfect.
watch
There will be
this on
missing some
stream.
aspects from Crew.
It's like
Seeing a Bulldog
the
already in play,
comms
Biazik should be able to get somewhat
from
of a purchase here. I'm looking
the
to see what
like
she
double
puts out,
fake
which should be
round
fine.
that
On the other side,
SR
wait
were
to see how
doing.
this lands as well. They've got plenty of money on the Nova side, but
We'll watch that
yeah, again, it felt like just
after.
too many individual efforts there. Just get on the same page, run it like you have been in those last 4 rounds.
We'll watch that after this
again,
this
it's,
map.
Easier said than done. That final round's always the hardest.
Yeah, giving away too many freebies. For the Nova
Is it a
side
rip
of things, they've
pick'ems?
got
Is it a
pretty
rip
decent,
pick'ems?
plan here for the last round of the
It's
half.
so
They've got
close,
this
mate.
Viper's
It's so
ult,
close.
so
I
you
actually
they're
don't know
gonna
what's going to
group up,
happen here.
make sure they get their
We're
Viper
finding out
escorted
together.
into the site
Clem's
for
brought out
post-plant.
the attack side
I'm
up,
expecting to see
has
this Omen
a
ult come
spare
into play
rifle
as a
if
crosshair
required.
displacer when
If
they actually
Kinnear
want
takes
to
this
execute
duel,
on the site.
she's dead. She's going to jump peek it and Clem's going to hit the shot. I'm
right
calling
away.
it,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
waiting on, 'cause Kinnear's been good
5-10
at controlling
seconds
this angle.
ahead.
I don't think she beats an op though, so
attack side.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And
Checkmate there. Okay, so it's going to ward away Kinnear on the first angle.
Okay.
Disrespecting the smoke as well. Clem going deeper, wanting to control this area. Don't need to
yeah,
overextend.
Kinnear should know they're already past it. Do
You know
not
those
jump that again,
communications came through
please.
from Alyssa saying, hey, this Omen, Connier, she's
We
been
have
ego
Dodds
challenging
first
me. Let's
contact.
line up and let's find that pick.
Watching here.
Love the comms.
But
coming
Dodds is
through here
also
for
having
Nova.
to watch
But
mid,
Crew,
so
now they know
Kinnear
the
with the
off is on the
smoke
board. Now they know
takes it back.
not to just peek B main dry, so that smoke does go down early from Cheer.
Okay, you can see Crew trying to do a little bit of mid-rounding on A.
Still unconfirmed in attendance.
And in
but
middle.
considered.
Bot didn't see anything.
About 50 seconds here. Still got that res on B.
Still cycling the smokes. Kinnear has one in the back pocket if needed.
Required. Slow and steady towards middle.
Okay.
Dodds on the other side.
Combo again.
Get caught on the jump back over, but doesn't receive
Got to be
any
a B
damage.
piece.
Pain shot
Good
goes into
nade.
stall. Can't work with
Good
Prowler
nade
yet.
for
The
stall.
scale up being slowed down.
Smoke
Nice,
in as
good
well.
hindrance
That's nice.
on approach. Util in.
Oh,
time
this
they go, but
position
it
is
doesn't
a
deny
bit
the
booky.
bullet.
Oh, Lord.
Through.
Gets the nade off
Looking
too.
lethal, gonna get 2 of these kills.
Do
But
not
where's the
repeat
rest?
that.
Looking towards
Nice
the
from
side. Kinnear
Kinnear,
now
does her
kicking
job.
in. This is looking like it's
4
got
versus
OT
2.
written all
Crew
over it.
cavalry arriving.
Icebox and
Kinnear just
Shirazi,
needs to
though.
live
The
just
two
a second
remainders,
longer.
and Kinnear is
Gets
being
back
a
to main.
nuisance.
Lovely.
Love this reposition. This post plant won't
They got a
feel
res
safe
in heaven
now,
here
even
too.
with that spike down.
So Shirazi's trying to fight it.
They're just stuck behind
Bait the res.
deadlock wall.
Just bait the
Shirazi
res.
knows it.
It's on the corner. Go for it. There's the
Here
res.
we go. The flash is
Flash is
fantastic.
good.
As Icebox, the
Kinnear's in
last
main.
one alive.
Round
Crew,
win.
no matter
12-12.
the odds, no
That's
matter the score,
nuts.
taking us the distance.
That is
My
nuts.
goodness. And that looked like a round that Crew should be able to just dominate, or rather have a tough time on, but Nova, they just couldn't find the answer. They couldn't find the picks. And
Yeah,
this
Dodds
utility,
gets
look at
kind of
this
silly with
deadlock
it
wall.
there.
It was completely cutting off Dodds off the line. Monk
Kinnear
was trying to
does her
help
job
but somehow, some
fantastically.
way, Dodds is still able to find herself 2 kills. And that just makes a round
Just
for Nova's
smart
utility.
play.
None of it happened to work out.
So we go to OT.
Shirazi not finding as much value in this round with that deadlock kit as we've been seeing in the past.
Have a friend in South Korea right
They've
now
got to
who's
come up with
drinking.
an answer. They're switching it up, sending Shirazi
I need to let him
over
know.
towards this A. You can see
Need to let him know that
bunch of
GCC
trips
is on and
set
that he
up,
could be
and
in Lowell
this
Park right
is
now.
a pretty decent response. It
But
looks
he's
like
lacking.
Crew, they want to test their waters towards here. Oh, Shirazi just picked up one of those trips. I thought she was setting up for Clem towards this A main, but she recalled it back. Early deadlock wall. Oh, that cuts off Dodds completely.
Yeah, and we kind of saw this before, though, that two
Okay,
of them could
Crew
skip
opening
over
pick.
that utility, right? So quite
Quick
likely
ramp
they
control.
put a player there to maybe deal with it, but a 1-for-1 trade out.
If someone's shooting well, you say Baludo.
For
Oh, you're
Alyssa.
very bullety.
And Shirazi slow goes in, implying further progress being made
Baludo.
towards heaven. They burst through this again. Actually, just out of line of the flash. Really nice LOS
Crazy.
on that for Alyssa.
Crazy.
Shirazi looking to try and reposition to maybe be in support or just catch that cross down towards sight. And this could be a stall out towards heaven.
Oh,
It looks like
she's
it.
reading it.
Alyssa,
She's reading the
such
game.
heads-up work towards heaven.
And
Loving that
Crew
deeper
with
reposition
no advantages
towards
on
that
attack,
CT side.
just
And they're boxed in here.
not.
There's very few ways out for Crew.
crazy.
Icebox finding the information she was looking for, so just tucking, not giving any sort of picks for Crew. Monch
break the
trying to
sensor.
find something through that Viper's
Good
wall, and
headshot
that's
from
good
Michaela.
damage, but
Need a little bit more from that though.
40 seconds. If Michaela can find this pick onto Icebox, that could open up the round for Crew, but oh,
Nah,
such a
not
angle
happening.
there.
Never happening.
Yeah, that might be the be-all and end-all here. Yeah, it is Nova. Way better across the board to push up to 13.
Crew go one
And
for
Crew's
one
not
towards
given
the
much
site
from
and then
there
just
at all. I've got to look at Alyssa there, though, for me.
Just don't do
Christine.
anything,
She was so
really.
good at kind of those repositions, playing around
the
that
language
flash,
doesn't
just
have
LOS
gender
in the
neutral
line
terms,
of
so you
sight
had to
there.
come up with new words for
Really
it.
well
Hey, but
done.
It was
that's
really this opening
bad,
here.
coming
As
up with
soon
new
as
words.
Dodds lands on that satchel. I mean, Shirazi's wall stopped
These
the
languages
rest
are
of Crew
old.
from coming through, and you saw Konir committing and landing onto that TP from that Omen kit to try to help, but this deadlock kit coming through huge to disrupt and not allow Crew any sort of space.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about the round prior
Crew
to,
timeouts
was
have
the
been
deadlock
good.
kit that didn't come through.
It's so much harder than English.
It's a
see.
huge trade-off, but I mean, for Nova and Shirazi,
Like I was saying, Crew
she's making it
timeouts have
work.
been good. Let's see.
Yeah,
I want to quickly watch this this clip. Wait, what? I lost it. Where'd the clip go? Where'd the clip go? What the hell? The high level. Let's see.
This was a nice round. It's probably my favorite round so far in Game Change.
So they did like a...
They're gonna go back. Ooh. Okay.
Broken. They have nowhere really to go at this point. 40 seconds
And they
left
could have
on
had
the
a
clock, so
lock that was taking space over towards A, so they can't really push past this line without it being risky.
Two leaving. We can fake this again, bro. I don't actually. 20 seconds. We fake it again. I'm guarding pin. I'm knife out B. Yeah. Legit knife out. Yeah. They'll land audio. Land audio. I hit a bunch of run it. Walk a lot of space. Take your space, Nicole. I'm rotating right now. I have to knife out my plant.
And this time they actually had the luck taking space over towards B. My goodness. This is Killjoy ult.
Yeah, that was nice. Okay, anyway, round. It's happening, it's happening.
She's gone back in again. Dodds holding
Alright,
down the line.
Crew farming.
No access towards the site here as Alyssa.
They've been better
and
overall
Shia
in the gun
have no
rounds.
option.
Nova
You're
won
behind the
both
smoke, you've
pistols
got
and
so
first
much to
bonus.
do. And Crew, right read, right place for Dodds.
Yeah.
And it looks like double OT is on the cards.
It certainly does. And you say right reads. I mean, it seems like both teams had just a read spot on. I mean,
Sarah's
the combos
Eminem,
landing,
500
but
words
Dodge
per
just
minute. Yeah.
hitting all her shots. I mean, the operator, one shot,
Can
one kill. It
Sarah
doesn't matter
rhyme
if you're sat with the grab. Both
orange
players
and
very much grouped, and
orange
Dodge
though?
has a
You know how
free line
Eminem's
here.
like,
There's
they
nothing
said
to push
nobody
off
could
this,
rhyme the
right?
word
This is
orange.
pure lock this
So I'm
down.
just orange. He just changed the pronunciation of the word to
Yeah, you're right.
orange, bro.
It's rewarded too. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Crew, 5 alive, message sent
I
with
keep
a
going
flawless
on the
to take them into
orange.
double OT.
And right
The
in
ball,
nick
the
of
ball,
time
you
as
know what I
well.
mean?
What beautiful calls. We didn't really
Can't remember
see
where
the
it was.
defense up the
Eminem,
entirety
first
of
rapper
this
to
first
ever
half, and
rhyme the
just
word
that
orange.
change of pace coming out from both
That's
these
my
raises.
goat.
Dawes just making a movie towards this A main.
Oh, that's brutal as well, right? Like that little adjustment, the fact we hadn't seen it through regulation. It just didn't come out. Yeah, we saw Clem with it, and actually we're seeing it again with Clem. So going back in for that.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Clem going towards this
The
tag.
next game on the Wednesday is going to be crazy though, by the way.
Crew, Biazik's just going to be able to feel good.
G2
and
Liquid
Mikhail
and SRG
find
KC
some
is
sort of
huge.
timing here, but
I think I'm going to miss...
enough information.
I'm going to be able to do like one series in the first
three
map of the
behind
second
this.
series, but like...
No, we've got to be careful.
I don't think I can stream all of it because I have a driving lesson.
And there's the refight. Actually, Monge.
Because I'd be
getting
driving.
2 out of that. I thought the first on the trade would be
Take
fine,
the
but
A
actually
site. There's
getting
nobody
more.
home.
Yeah, and Crew should have
You
a
have 2
decent
kills.
idea about which agents have been starting towards A. They've got it, and they've got the read.
Wow.
They know A site is
The
clear.
confidence to take that TP after being so slow. It's crazy.
Look, we talked about that.
Alright, you got the wall.
No armor on a retake.
What util do we have? We have
And that
Paranoia
Viper's
from
Pit just
Konir
makes
on the
it
way back
so
through.
tough for the
Somehow we have
defenders.
Viper's Pit.
It feels like the checkmate, right? Like how you meant to get past that. That's
Gap in
a
the wall,
good
though.
Start 3v3. Okay, hold on. Not
You have a driving
out of
lesson on
woods
Sunday?
yet.
Let's
Dodge,
go.
Prepare. Get themselves ready. Playing in this Viper's
Yeah, I
Pit, gonna try
took-
and slip back with the timing. I thought I actually might have just flipped
I
there,
took
but no.
ages to start
Clem gonna be
learning to
pushed
drive.
away with the paint shell.
I'm 25 and I
Add-on
took my
combination
first
time
lesson
now starting
like...
to tick. It's Kinnear to find Alyssa, and this looks like it's falling in the hands.
Would have been a
of
few
Crew.
months ago now,
Getting
actually.
the first in this double OT,
But yeah, I don't know. I
pushing
just put it off
back
because I
14.
never needed it.
The operator definitely didn't come into play this time around, but Crew, it seems like they're getting warmed up into this OT. These last 2
We
rounds have been
Ignite?
very decisive.
Yeah,
for
it
them.
kind of sounded like
It just
Ignite
seems
though,
like every time on the attack
someone
side
who
right
just doesn't
now,
know how to
the
say
key is,
Ignite,
in
just
this game
Ignite.
at least, is all 5 members. Let's group up. Let's just keep it simple and group up.
You know what I
but
mean?
Let's see if Nova
But yeah,
have
I
that
agree.
same look. No, it looks like it's a 1-3-1 start. They want to default it out. And we haven't seen either of these teams come towards this mid.
He meant to say ignorant.
Rounds.
Crazy.
Dodds.
Hello, Michael, in
towards
YouTube
Mel.
chat.
Still got that Omen battle on B going on.
Okay. Crew for the map.
So mirrored on this almost.
First map point. Nova have had,
should
if I remember
give away a little bit of
correctly,
presence. That's at least 2 players heard there, so info on that.
3 of these already.
Careful not to get caught out. You
Still
can see that
using
trap
this
building
raise,
there for a
nade, and
second.
net combo in vent.
A main play as well. 2 plays going on at the same time. There's
Hang
so
on.
much pressure
Main
on the
fight.
defenders.
This is
They
huge.
gotta
This is
make a
huge.
move and push.
No, Crew.
Alyssa, you're getting 2 there, are you? Crew had a dead to
Are they
rights.
going back? I mean, it doesn't
Stuck
matter
now,
where.
all alone. She's gotta be
Oh.
able to snake her way. That's a huge
Right,
Oh,
like, there was a
no.
second where there was a chance that maybe she could have reset, but and Kinnear's down on 30 HP. I still can't believe Nova have done this again. How many OTs are we going to get
Oh
here?
my goodness.
Jesus.
That's
we're going again.
just
14-14.
silly.
And I was just about
Yeah,
to say that in this round, I loved what Crew were doing.
Yeah,
We
what
saw
Potter's saying. They
Blizzy
made the
and
right
Hazza
decision. They're like,
sending
oh, okay,
that
you're
sky
taking
dog
through
towards
mid.
A
Let's
to
take
try
main
to
space because they've
bully
not been
Mosh
taking
off
main
that
space.
angle and
Flash
find
comes
an
in.
opening, but
They just
they
line
weren't
up.
able to do it because Alyssa is just going to wipe them out and get
They
a
just
double
line
kill
up.
with the Vandal. Had Alyssa gone down in that moment, there was definitely a chance.
Yeah.
There was a world, but what a response
We go again.
coming through.
We go again.
It's getting tense now, though, isn't it?
After the
Feels like
first
it's gonna
game,
be
it
that
might
one
still
to
end
make
up being one of the
mistake
longer
to
days that
drop
we
the
have.
ball to take the eyes off the prize. So Crew back on the attack here. Another chance. Kinnear going to take that early B main space. Walk towards middle. Crew going to have to get past that hurdle, which they've done. But yeah, you can see who's waiting. Shirazi shouldering this.
Got a net from Shirazi here. Bit of damage.
Pushing back Shirazi, gonna make her use that grav net, and this mid
It's kind of a pointless use of the net there though, because I mean, yeah, you would have got info on one player, but she doesn't get it back until the last 10 seconds of the round or something. There's no vent player to capitalize.
There was a world, but either way for her, she's still okay with that. Now the defenders think an A main hit is imminent. But look at this, all of Crew, they're grouped up towards this B main. And this
great nade. Great nade.
Oh no!
What are we up to? What are we up to?
Too long on that. Had the opportunity to back away, but Alyssa is here. Got them the magical 2 kills last time, not able to repeat that level of success.
Crew.
And Crew just bulldozering the site. There was very little opportunity for a fight back. At this point, it's down to Clem and Icebox to make a mountain out of a molehill. There's actually a player in between them as well, which makes it even harder. Monch somehow sitting in between both of these players. Hello. Yeah, a little uncomfortable there.
Nice from
Clem's
Monch.
options become near on
Clem
zero.
dead. It's a
Crew
flawless round.
This time. First to make it up to 15. With 5 standing too.
Yeah, beautifully called.
Nice.
Really well done. I mean, you saw as soon as that dog went out at A main, that's when they
Shout out to
pushing
Coach
towards
Bebe,
that
man.
lead. It's unfortunate for Cheer. I mean, she had her smoke out.
Yeah.
And just
Okay, so it's Cheer.
The vision
Kind
to
of like
know that
Chair.
a slow was at her feet and a paint shell
Cheer.
was coming through. Unfortunate, but insane timing for Crew, and that's what's been so dangerous on this map
man.
so far. From
Pulling out
both
the flat
sides on
chat
the attack
criticism
side. I mean,
now?
the minute you try to catch
You're becoming a
breath or look
hindsight
up at
Henry,
your
are you?
minimap, that's when you're getting pounced on.
It almost feels unlucky, right? If you if you look at it in that aspect. But now it's time for Nova's opportunity on the attack here again. Again for Crew, though, they've started to look a little bit scary in my eyes, especially in that previous. So what does Nova do now?
Ooh, that Skybird caught no one. Would love to see Nova start walking up right at this timing, but Music does have that long line. Now that Viper's Wall going up.
Okay.
Forces the Skydog to come out.
Dog didn't see much, but this positioning from Kinnear is nice. This is really nice.
A little bit later in the
gives
round,
it up.
still exploring to keep an eye on that B main control, force them to
But
use
yeah,
utility, and
not
they
playing
should
too
give a little
aggressive.
bit more
Spot
confidence on the rest of the key
players.
players on this side of the map that
Slow
she's able
in.
to explore that
Wall
B
off
main
the
side.
heaven.
So
Yeah.
that wall to come in, that's a nice tool to slow
nice.
things down. Make sure they funnel through towards either
Okay.
main approach.
48 seconds. Time's starting to run out here. Dodds is looking pretty safe in mid. Has the rotation. Sage Wall in ramp is looking really good for that. Cornir still not seeing anything in B main. I think you're starting to think about a rotation here now. Flash is great. Clem isolated. Wall is still up, and I'm pretty sure Monch has quite a bit of toxin here. Oh no, she doesn't.
As well. Smoke. Viper spit on the floor as well. Prowler goes in.
Yeah, this is
Dodds
all
waiting
Crew.
too,
If
so you've
Nova
got 4
turn this
bodies
around,
now on this
I
side of
will
the
be
map. Nova might be running out of
gobsmacked.
steam at
I
the
will be
final hurdle.
gobsmacked
17
if they
seconds,
find
they
a way
have
to win
make a
this
go,
round.
And it ain't gonna be pretty. It's a
Yeah.
massacre.
Perfect.
Towards the A
That was
side. Crew
not great
make
from
it
Nova on that
out
last round
of
though.
the maze of this map in the
GG.
end. At 16
Wow,
to
I'm really
14.
surprised
It
that
took a
Crew were
long
able to
time
turn that
get
around,
here,
honestly.
But they do win out on split. I have no idea what Haven will entail, but do stick around.
See
to
what
find
happens on
out
map
as we
2, but
back
that's
after
a
the
kick
break.
in the teeth for Nova for sure. They had like what three
Just trying to keep music safe.
map points there they missed out on.
It's looking simple stuff for Clem. Timeout that gave them what feels like nothing.
Apologies for taking all of your points, Zachary.
As well to try to help out her teammate.
Oh, she's on for the ace, man. And he has set up for it too.
Okay, let's go.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything to browse on Twitter or whatever? Anyone got anything they want me to look at during the halftime or not the halftime, the half game? Better than losing money? So true. So true. What is this? Turkish fans having a moment. It's like, oh, 11 with rumors of leaving congratulates Foot Esports, and he's just like, let's all become enemies and eat each other. Are you kidding me? Am I acting abnormally? Classic. The classic. Okie dokie. Oh, that's cool. Foot donating their money to champs. Says rank 1 on Pick'ems. Let's go. Well, you have everything correct, so you are joint rank 1 with everyone else who has everything correct. That's the that is the natural way that works, right? It's grouped though. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. For some reason, there's no live update on what any of this looks like. 70 points is the max right now. How does it even say how many I have? 55? That's just not true though, is it? Because I should have the points from this one as well. Whoop. So I have 5, 10... Oh, sorry. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55... is that 55 plus 15 70, and then if I get this one 85. Why does it only show you content creators predictions? Just because that's what there is. I need a bit more clout, man. I need a little bit more clout, dude. I'm technically a Riot partner. Or a Valorant partner, sorry. Get me on the list. I guess it makes sense. Because it's like, you know, Sliggy and Jesse, Meg, Mel, Lou, all involved with Game Changers champs. In some way or another. But yeah, dude, 70 points. Top of the group. Let's fucking go. Sliggy only on 60. Sliggy said that Zipto were going to beat KC. That's why. Yeah. And he had Ninetails in this game because of it. Oh, yeah, he had the same one as me. SRG winning it? MIBR second? Ooh, I don't know about that one. How comfortable are we feeling? This one, I don't know about comfortable would not be the word to describe the crew performance you've just seen. But honestly, the rest of this, like, could happen. How much do we need? Top 20% for this? Top 50's easy. Easy peasy. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright for that gold, buddy, you know? Hopefully everyone who followed my stuff
You were talking about Mitch.
Yeah, this one in
also
particular,
gets
though,
it.
felt- it
The
left a
tag
little
is
bit of a
pure
sour
clout.
taste
I
in my
mean, the
mouth,
tag
you
is
see that
would be the
button early
rarest
on,
tag
this
in the
is until
game
they
because
had
no
the
one has
30
it.
seconds
Yeah.
or so that there's someone inside of B main.
But the
Used a
thing
lot
is,
of
it's
utility
actually
to push that
so
player back, but
doable.
then,
Like it's
for some reason,
beyond
just goes diving
doable.
out onto the side alone, easily
This
gets
event.
picked off, and I think you
Like
said
I
in the
said,
moment, like, it looked
18
like
out of
she thought
18.
that was the only player there, which it did, but
And you
that
get
late
it.
into that play with that much of a telegraphed hit, that's unlikely that
Alright,
on an equal
I'm gonna
your
BRB
opponents
real
don't
quick.
rotate. Little mistakes like that.
They would
end
never
up
do a
giving
skin.
swing
They would
back
never
and
do a
forth,
skin.
but it's not like it wasn't both teams making those mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. I think also you give Dodds a rifle and
Bad things will happen to you.
it
if you're
seems
on the
to
other
go
team.
wrong. So yeah, unfortunate that that was the player that they gifted that over to, the mistake that was made, and also just the full reposition from Dodds in the moment. And yeah, I think that it's unfortunate because it could have been heading into your map choice, a map that you got to watch a ludicrous amount of rounds from Crew play yesterday and be defeated on, and you could have gone in with an advantage. That's got to be a tough one to take, and now we get to see if Nova have the same sort of resilience that Crew did yesterday to then go back into another map after losing a map that, as you sort of said, they probably should have closed out.
Yeah, Nova did beat Ninetails on this map. They were playing the solo Neon comp with Clem on that role. Mitch, what are you looking at for them as points of success to bounce back in this series?
Well, look, they were already incredibly close to closing this out. I think sort of locking in some of those against some of those low buy rounds. Like we've seen them group as 5 hit sites and it works well. Avoid some of those dangers, much like Crew were doing, and avoiding all those sonic sensors in the first. But I'm expecting the same comp to be here. I'm expecting Clem to be a key point of it, but I think the space that Shirazi is going to be finding on the Viper is going to be key, assuming we get that same comp, and it's looking like it.
Yeah, I think you can sort of say the same for the other side. I think in that late comeback on the attack side, both Connor and Monch were so good in those late round scenarios, in those post plants. We saw the sort of knife clutch earlier. We replayed it, but I feel like those players were so difficult to deal with. I do want to see if Dodds is going to be able to sort of adapt a little bit, because I do feel like the Waylay creates a big enough gap between you and the team that sometimes following up on her entries is really difficult to do.
Yeah, look at Kinnear, Mitch. She was so good to start that game, and against a solo duelist comp, will have a lot of moments to anchor.
Without a doubt, yeah. I think on the defensive side, obviously where they're starting, it's all going to be about having that pressure as a solo holder on the site, whether it's getting the information. I think often we're going to see it around Garage and around C-Long. But the reality is, when we go to that attacking side, I think the two of them playing up behind, having that control over the map. Like, I think Crew had some incredible calls when it came to split and avoiding the hotspots that Nova were looking to lock down on their own defensive side. So I think we want to see Nova out the gate putting up a lot of rounds, because it's not going to be an easy second half.
Memories for Clem of losing in GCC before going home empty-handed. Nova's already gotten the first win for China. Now we have to see if they can stay alive in this tournament. Map number 2 is starting now with Pansy and Potter.
Alrighty, so where do we start? We had a long OT on map 1, right? 16-14. Where do we go on Haven, though? Where does your mind go now we're on this map?
I'm looking straight at Shirazi. Nova, they're starting on the attack side first. We saw how much impact she had on that first map. She's on this Viper, and this is what I'm a huge fan on this player about, the way she handles this A main. Firstly, that's what you want out of your Viper. You want to be able to get that A main control, get that long line without using the Sova utility to gain it. So I'd like to see how Nova do it again, because the last time around, Nova were doing Shirazi things, and Shirazi was getting so much map control all by her lonesome. So for Crew, they've got to be ready. I want to see some trap plays coming out here for Dodds. The last time on this Waylay, Dodds had a little bit of a slower start. Not as much comfort on this agent as we've seen on the Jet and the Raze. So I want to see a warmed up Dodds this time around.
Yeah, I want to see what the full potential of this is, right? I don't know if I love the Waylay in her hands yet, right? And I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to learn what it can look like at its best. So show me something. As we go into this, though, it'll be Monch to receive most of the attention early on. And actually, they're getting away with this. The support.
Love this trap.
What?
Clem.
I'm sorry. How is Clem the one to come out with 2 there? Sorry, Clem. Are you serious right now? None of these kills look like they were set up for her. But apparently, she's going to just play it out perfectly. A 3v2. And my worries and woes about Dodds on this agent do persist. But it's Michaela and Kinnear to try and maybe alleviate some of those worries. But having very little steps so far.
No effects, gold? No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh wait, I forgot to do the prediction for this one.
Exposing herself. You can see she's just playing with that blind out, throwing
Haven.
some jiggles. Oh, what a shot!
Michaela,
she saw the
on the heater, icebox now, has to go nuclear, playing at the
I
back
give you
of the
2
side,
minutes to predict.
On her side,
Nova winning every pistol so far in the series.
Under the belt, but damn, that got
Yeah,
close.
Crew, Nova,
Such
go for your picks, go for your picks. Let me know,
shots
let me know, let
coming
me know.
out here, and I was just talking about how well
I have 2 croissants.
Nova were playing that post plan. I mean, Cheer was playing it to perfection, high percentage angles, but man, Michaela, if you're just gonna hit crispy shots
You went
like
all
that,
in
this
again?
is gonna
What,
be
360?
an
Is that you?
close first half, just
Oh,
like
damn,
we
wait,
saw
Waze went all in as well
map
on
one, but
9K.
either
That's
way,
insane.
Nova are going to be happy with that pistol round win, especially considering how things started in that garage. I mean, Crew had everything they needed to make that trap work, but the Neon, Clem, being slippery as hell, finding 3 kills.
It's not the first time we've seen this.
The jam won't stick to the croissant. It doesn't. It's too cooked, so it's really hard.
Again, their choice. Should see them being comfortable, but look, we know the Crew can put up fights no matter what. So showing patience here. Don't want to fall short. Don't want to fall foul to a stack or a cheeky deeper position from maybe Kinnear, for example. This should be checked. And there's a lazy clear. A very lazy clear.
Hello.
To get to there.
What's happening?
How Alyssa loses that fight, I'll never know.
I mean, that was a decent setup coming through here for Crew. Konir
Swift play date with Hazza for 100,000 channel points.
Look at this flank. Dodge
Sounds like a
already
vibe.
hot on their heels. Everyone on Nova is surrounded.
Nova are asleep in
Shot
here.
on the first as well.
No way.
Being herded in. This is an absolute travesty. It's down to a 1v1 somehow.
What's happened?
Messi. Oh my
Oh,
God, get me out
wow.
of here. What have I just seen?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's another MasterCard Thrifty. Congratulations on your sponsor. You are getting every cent worth. But what the hell was that round, Christine?
I thought we were going to get another blade, another shank. We just saw it yesterday
I mean, it looked
on
like it,
this
right?
map. The Frenzy doing work, running out of bullets, but another Thrifty, Lauren. We're just filled with it today. We can't escape it, but it is certainly creating some crazy moments. I mean,
this is my circle of hell, Christine. All right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being dragged through this. Virgil getting me nowhere at this point. We do have sheriffs coming out. I mean, what the hell have I just witnessed? And at this point, Crew just fought their way back into the game. It swings and roundabouts, back on the purchase.
Careful dodge.
Dodge on an island, does get the get out of jail free card.
Raspberry Jam is the best jam of all time. Hope you know this.
A really risky affair here. Again, Dodds wants more.
I like this. I like this from Dodds.
Does get the reward on one, but man, though, are we taking high risks against sheriffs and pistols here after what just happened?
Being very loose is Dodds, and at least she's got all of her teammates surrounding her with utility out. The perimeter is set, so the defenders are defending. And right now, Nova, at least they're able to get up close and personal, or they're trying to with these pistols. Playing with her food is
We'll bang it.
icebox,
We'll
and
bang it.
Dodds, she's
We'll bang
tired
it.
of it. She wants to go down and punish her.
Okay, it looks like Crew really wants to look like the aggressor here. They've been taking some really high-risk fights. A lot of them working out. Dodds.
Oh!
That's what you get. Hey, that's
What?
crazy karma like that.
Was Dodds, like, that low?
Sadly, that outlaw is going to be lost to the depths.
I was going to say, how has Shirazi won that?
30 seconds left. Let's get a little upgrade, but by now I think everyone in the right place did at least get to collect the spike. 20 seconds, no other options. It's A or it's bust. So Alyssa may just make a go of this one. There it is. So Crew
I
in the
prefer
end with
seeing
all of those
Biazik on the
risks.
Omen with Konir on the Killjoy
I can see
though.
why Dodds was getting loose. She wants those eco kills. She wants to get those outlaw kills. And you know what? I want my duelist nice and loose, being free
Prefer
just
it.
like that. So we'll see how warmed up
We're
Dodds
down
gets
to
with these
82
shots
here.
for Crew.
Still 82 HP.
And for Nova's side, I mean, this round,
Did
you can see
Shirazi just
Clem,
hit one in
she's
the
just
air
gonna
then,
stick
or?
with that stinger.
Crazy.
Actually, she decides to go with the Guardian. She's got that Neon ultimate in her back pocket, so I'm expecting a fast-paced opening and to just double down on that aggression if she gets that pick to just slam onto the site. It's going to be the third time now that we're seeing Nova start towards this long C. What a shot!
And Dodds can't really make it out of this yet. I don't know if they're going to know that or explore that option, but that is a big loss on the fact of Kinnear going down there. That's Util now pretty much removed from the board. There's options. With 1 minute 20, they can start maybe working the map a bit.
Yeah, with the Sentinel going down first for the defenders, it really makes this Viper a lot
Liking this
weaker
positioning
on
from
the
Biazik.
defense. It's going to be up to
Looking
Crew
good.
to regain one of these long lines, and you can see exactly that. Biazik pushing towards this A main. They've got all the information they need, so they're going to keep this C stack strong.
Dodge still here.
Again,
Oh, so well read.
Oh, no!
Oh! Didn't drop down.
Did her foot get stuck?
It looked like, you're right, it looked like she didn't back
Never
away
mind.
from Plat, but still Monchon
Never
Michaela
mind. It's clean.
holding well from backside.
It's
Should
so
be able to
clean.
recover the op. Yes, they have. All good.
Not like me,
In
I'm
the
covered
end,
in
again, taking some
croissant
really high-risk
crumbs.
stuff, but maybe that's what Crew needs. Maybe this is just take those extra fights, go for those slightly riskier looks, but yeah, it was a bit odd that she couldn't quite get away from Plat here.
Yeah, it's all good though. I mean, we did talk about the perimeter. Her teammates were right there, and I think you're right, Lauren. She's getting loose, but Nova's tired of it. They want to put a stopper on that, catch themselves some breathing room, maybe ice out Crew and Dodds, because look, when you're playing and you've got the duelist on the other side playing that loose, sometimes those timings, it can really throw a spanner in the works. It's really creating chaos, and it's controlled chaos for Crew, and for Nova, it's pressure.
Yeah, and you added to the fact of obviously map 1 going in Crew's favor after a really close game.
If you're good with the Guardian, it's genuinely one of the best guns in the game.
The better version of Dodds, because I don't think we were.
I hope both teams have fun. Crazy sign.
Last time we saw her on this map, and that's a fair criticism. We saw the best of her. We see her on that jet. We saw her in other scenarios where you see how good she can be on the Raze, even to an extent. But here, it fell a little short. We were almost hoping, hey, run a jet, screw it. Go something a little bit wild. Show me that comfort here. But she actually looks like maybe going for that double down into aggression, almost beyond the pale, what you'd expect, has worked well enough. It's sent a message to Nova and a very early timeout, because we've seen quite back and forth starts actually between these two, the thrifty conversions, all of this. Sadly, the finance are really, really hindered because of this start.
They are shot. They certainly are. I'd like to see Nova go back to what happened on Pistol. I mean, they did run into a trap in that garage, but they kind of shied away from A main. They started towards B, and that is kind of what we're seeing here. Clem really going towards B, creating a distraction. She's found a gap for it.
Go on.
Already
Need to
flicking
clear
A.
close.
Yeah, but look at the ult coming down, and Dodds again actually goes further aggressive on this, but Michaela there to fill the gap behind. Michaela going wild, and this should have been seen.
Fair enough. Ace. Woohoo!
5 in the round. How did Michaela look
Michaela just goes crazy in general. What was that?
The Phantom on land, Lauren. The Phantom doing work, and Michaela looking good with it. But I gotta say, Nova had every opportunity to really capitalize off of Clem, finding so much space.
I mean,
quickly, making her way
out in the open there.
Really would have loved to see the rest of Nova pick up the pace and press the issue towards A. But man, Michaela did work dancing around in that quad.
That was so good.
Bebe. Coach Bebe is just so thrilled with that round.
And that's got to be a
I've been really impressed with the timeouts from Crew, actually.
This light enough fight, but it was an investment of the ult as well. They had a good shot at it.
They're always coming at good times, delivering big value.
Confidence building for them. Biazik doesn't like what she's seeing on this. So going to get herself tucked away for a second, but Michaela again going to pick up
Clem dead on arrival again.
Michaela
Same position.
Found by Shur. So you're going to be waiting to see the rest of this. It is pacey, it is tempo based towards the A side. It is chaotic. But they've got side control, they're just slowing down to try and clear quad. They don't have full information on Sewer, a bit of a worry about that, but it's all towards CT right now.
The utility slowing down this spike plant, and that's going to allow the crew members to just flood in. It's just down to
I was going to say, like, walking backwards, how do you not get killed from sewers there?
Such a quick
Mad.
heads up play coming out from Biazik, the Omen on the side of the defense. She quickly TP'd up in the heaven. She wanted to counter the enemy Omen ultimate coming out from Cheer, and all of a sudden Cheer is down in hell, Biazik is up in heaven. It seemed like the defenders were cut off, but Biazik just making it work, Crew flooding in.
Okay, and talk to me almost like, coach style. Maybe we'll jump into this round quickly, but I want you to kind of dwell on this. When a team's playing this hyper-aggressive and taking these very high-risk, very volatile fights. How do you deal with that, right? Like, holistically. Dwell on this one for a second, because I think we're going to dive into that round.
Okay, how crazy is this going to be?
Going down here. It looks quite pacey towards
Hold on, let
B2,
me
so
adjust my
'cause again,
brightness
the
settings.
instant answer in my head
Increase
is
the
always
exposure.
slow defaults, work the map, be really meticulous.
But
still, I'd love to see your take on this fast approach in middle.
We'll see if Clem does go fast here, but you're right. If you've got to fight fire with fire. You've got to be able to slow down the pace, use your stopping power, but you've got to be able to fight.
Okay,
onto
Alyssa
the side.
catches
If
a
you don't
nice
have your
timing
retry
to just
protocols
spot Dodds.
activated with
there
these
in a
ultimates
main.
online, then you've got to be able to defend these sites. So for the side
Tanks
of Nova,
the alarm
they can't
bot,
back
though.
down, and for Crew,
And now Nova
Yeah.
might feel like they're on a bit of a timer to
For
make this
Crew
B
again,
play
right
happen.
place,
Clem
right time.
takes so
They've
much
already
damage.
Denied maybe a quick spring in towards that B site. You've got that deep position taken up towards Sewer as well. Deep line for Dodds on that
If
side
they
of the
wanted
map.
to go
That's a problem. They
C,
can't
then
late clear back into this.
the
Look at HP
split
on
is
Clem
not
as
there.
well.
Icebox doesn't have a
It's
drone.
Icebox, if anyone to set up, maybe this look towards
There's
A, but
no
beyond that, what are you
drone
meant do
to
here?
clear
They're not
this.
getting options. They don't have a great deal of clear
So,
on Dodds, and the dart doesn't
just
go
got
this
to
way.
bank
So
the
Dodds gets more
recon,
freedom.
and the
Outdraw used, and the shot actually missed, so
position's
Dodds
perfect.
is going to be forced away, but only to go back in for a second. Look, we know this aggression is here.
They accelerate
Unrelenting,
long.
and
I mean,
now
this
no
is
one's
nicely
challenging down
nicely
Sewer.
read from
They can
Nova.
call out it all towards long.
Well played.
Shirazi with a clothesline down Sewer. Sight now finally open. This is the best chance that Nova's had in a minute.
Quick little
But
play
it's
in.
not just one
Oh,
player being
Beerzik.
aggressive. It's all of them.
Oh, they just win the duels anyway.
Monch, they're all here.
Crazy.
Icebox trying to be cool under this. Keep this in hand. But Michaela's still pushed up.
Nicely done.
Shirazi left
Don't-
in a
don't
1v2,
peek it,
no
Kune.
spike planted, no time
Don't
on
peek
her
it, you
side.
know it's the
She
op.
had to find those players, and
Nice.
it's not happening. You
Michaela's
feel
on
we
a
want
tear
this
right
for
now.
others.
Oh my goodness, and I can't believe
Neon
Shirazi
on
got
Guardian,
stuck with
Sova on
the
Vandal,
off
and no
in her
drone.
hands.
I don't know.
She's-
Did they
she
drone at
was
the
able
start
to
of the
punish
round, though?
Dodds with
Were they
that
trying to, like,
Guardian, and
drone
I
onto
get it,
B,
but
or am I
I would
stupid?
have wished that she would have kept onto that rifle so she can speed up and catch up with the rest of her teammates.
I mean,
But
there
this
was no
flood
peak from
coming through for
default
Crew was so
when
decisive.
VALORANT went
Just
out backside
in an
there.
instant, as soon as Dodds goes down, they are in the mix, not shying away, not backing down, and that was the kind of pressure we were talking about. I mean, it's
6
been
to 1.
non-stop this entire half.
Nova are
And it
not
feels like they've
looking
lost all
in
fear.
the
I don't know how
best
you've done that
of
after a 16-14
positions here.
map one. They've suddenly gone, okay, ignore who we're playing against. We're going to get aggressive, just kind of disrespect almost, right?
Alyssa
You've gotta
actually
kind of
gives up the
almost
space
get the
after
other
getting
team to
revealed.
respect you. At this point, Crew are going to take every even
And
low
they just
chance
confirm that
coin
she's
flip
deep.
fight. Beerzik this time with the operator, going to take down Sheer. This is going to be brutal now because you're feeling out of the game. You're feeling like you can't take normal fights. You can't do your
Love
side
how the
execute.
Omen's called
Play
Sher,
the
like,
normal way.
kind of
You're
like the
feeling so
singer, you know?
overwhelmed. And we've got Sheriffs out. This is never going to be the round that you really see it
I'm-
on anyway, but it is
I'm
problems,
singing
right? This is hard to witness.
Share
Gunnar
by
in a bit of a
Share
different position.
Lloyd.
Oh, okay, Clem, fair play. Yeah, shut me the hell up. Go off. The Monch here now, and they are just looking confident, high confidence. And it would take a big round and something like
Okay.
that, a couple of these big kills to come in.
Are we saving the
to
op?
maybe
Are we
quell
saving
that.
the op?
I'm not seeing anything
Are we
slowing
saving
down.
the op?
Yeah, it is a little bit better though. I do want to see Nova.
Whoa, we're stood up giving fist bumps. It's the LAN classic. The operator has been lost because we're stood up doing fist bumps.
And I get it. It does feel like Nova haven't been able to get.
Oh
anything they want on
no.
this attack side,
Oh
but
no.
really, if I'm the coach of Nova, I'm just allowing
Yeah,
my
Monch
players
gets
some
this
freedom,
one.
right? I mean, these last few rounds have been
Simmer down a
high
bit, yeah.
pressure. High pressure.
The Omen
so
dies, and yeah,
just
we're
allowing themselves to reinforce their game plan and
Yeah.
let themselves know, hey, it hasn't been that
Got
bad
the
these
op.
last couple rounds. Things have just slipped out.
Oh,
of our hands
no.
slightly, but we'll see if Nova go back to trying to work this garage because Shirazi, she needs time in these rounds.
Dude,
She
Kune's
needs
just
to work
looking
the
like,
clock so that
you
she
gonna
can
pick that
actually
up for
gain
me?
some space, push Dodge
No?
back with her wall,
Please?
with that gas. But so far, it's really been
Where
all
is
about
the-
Cruz, just aggression.
Where's
here.
the clip?
Yeah, and
Where's the PAL
this is the
TikTok?
interesting thing for me when I'm looking at the timeout. Because obviously you have to convey.
Can
what
you
you
blame
said
them
as
though?
well.
No,
You
absolutely
try and
not.
get it
It's
to the right
just
tempo to be
it's what you do, right?
allow Shirazi to play out a bit, get grip in the game, but you also want to let your team decompress a little bit because they have just been
Where are we?
dictated to for 8 rounds.
Cairo
High
TikTok.
tempo, high aggression. Really hard to get
This
right.
one.
Brent Robertson swing,
Sweetie
hole. Really oppressed in this, so.
That's crisp, but doesn't he have to pick up the operator?
I want to see what
You're on
the plan is
defense.
now.
Pick up the op!
Pick up the orb.
It looks like an aggressive start potentially.
Literally.
Trying to take over one of these extremities.
All right.
Want this aiming control, but Michaela's been throwing this season, spamming through this.
Yeah, I saw that. 4,600 credits spent.
Oh,
wait, but there is no op here. They've just decided, no, we don't need an op. Let's just fight heavy A main.
And the aggression is not stopping. It's carried on. It's doubled down. They can't make it out of the spawn, Christine.
That's just so tough. It's so tough. I mean, that was
Crew
Nova
looking
spending
kind of
that
nice.
entire minute planning,
Crew looking
problem
kind of
solving,
nice.
Theory crafting, going through, and everyone feeling super confident about their plan and just
Nova's
getting
one round
stuffed.
is the pistol as
Not
well.
even a
Let me
lick of
just
damage except for
remind
on
you very
Music's
quickly.
back, and so this is
For
really
those
just a
maybe who've just
combo of
tuned in,
utility, and I love
who
the
don't know,
aggression coming through
that's
for
it.
Dodge. She knew she was going to be able to beat the attackers on that line, and it's just this is confident.
Maybe their
drilled
attack will be
crew
really shit. I mean,
on the defense right now.
This feels like a very
I have had my doubts
last time we saw them play on this
about some of the attack side calling the crew have had, but this is going to be 8-1 because Nova aren't going to attempt it.
They're doing it to the extreme at this point, right? This feels like they're tripling down even further.
Looking at the money, you got a pretty strong swing at 9-1.
And for Nova, there's no option here but to save, right? And the issue is that you've had your double timeouts.
You've got a round or two to this could be 9-10 rounds quite easily here for Crew.
Even go further aggressive and kind of be very disruptive.
Because for Nova, they're just struggling to take any of the space, the double controller, the killjoy. It's working well. Can we not peek one by one?
And they might be able to do that actually. This is
like
the most fight
what?
they've had, but sadly it's a
Why
little
are we
too late
going
in
one
the
at
day.
a time?
But again,
especially when you have Dodds there. I mean,
I feel for them. This is a very
I'm
hard
guessing
scenario
Dodds
to be in.
didn't have the light
Especially
speed.
considering, I mean, you would think that
But
they
if
would
she
be able
did,
to talk
then-
to each other while they're saving their guns. But you mentioned it, Crew, they're not letting out. They're not getting their
know.
foot off that gas pedal. So
There was the
beside
dash
Nova,
in.
They weren't even able
Oh,
to
it's the
problem
refract
solve or
that you get
communicate
back
with each
anyway.
other what they want to do coming into this next round while their teammates were saving. So that's just
Yeah, look,
while you're
one
sitting there
peaks.
waiting, more pressure
X
building up
peaks.
on you, and it's just
There was one
unfortunate
before that
for
as
the side
well.
of Nova.
It's criminal.
Hopefully, it's definitely up to Shirazi here. Her experience needs to shine
Let's see.
through for the
8 to
side of
1.
Nova.
Op back out for
Regain
Dodds.
your composure.
Playing from sewer.
Okay.
Gonna pit on C long. This was a fast split from Nova, so very quickly
Not unrecoverable,
their
but
plans are
pretty close
foiled.
by. So can they do it again?
Oh,
Lockdown
nice
comes in.
lockdown though.
Nice. This could be good.
I mean, can it?
At least force them away from
What's
the
the play
C
here?
side, deeper
Okay,
towards
Monch
CT
is playing
side.
Scorched Earth. Drop the molly and just see how long you last.
And actually gets a reward. Clem's
And
fallen.
that's pretty
Doesn't get
good.
away
Gives
in
up
time,
the
but
pit
has
though.
support here to back her up. They
Gives
try
up the
and
pit on the
compress
detain.
towards her. The pit probably going to drop any second now.
Smoke bridging the
Looking at
gap.
here, playing towards that back
Kinnear's
of the
got
flag.
work to do
Oh,
here.
well, Nova.
Oh lord!
Crew here so quickly. Shirazi.
Shirazi
You said she had to go big
in a
this.
winnable
Be the
position
one
needs
to
to pick up the
pace.
spike though.
Be the one to determine the outcome. No bullets
She's struggling.
She's
And has to
struggling, man. She
plant.
just
Like
wants
if you're
the
Crew
guns.
here, no reason to force the issue.
Four
Just wait for
she
the
has to
plant.
hit a reload at some point. Maybe gets Biasic.
Oh, this could be nice.
Do you check? Do you check? Do you check? Do you check? Do you check?
Oh, the
barrel
gun
not
barrel's
shown.
not
Oh
quite
my
there
God.
either.
Idea. And they're starting to look. Shirazi.
Hang on.
With 2 bullets remaining now.
Hang on.
Has to deal with Dodds.
Dodds doesn't know.
She didn't hear the reload.
Nice. Good correction.
The best chance yet. And it's a gut
And if
punch
that's
in
the
the
money
end. Dodds
gone
gonna put
from
them at
Nova
9
as
to
well,
1.
then
And you can see it on their faces. This is a horrible
you're looking at
realization.
this being
Your chances are
potentially
slipping through
10
your
rounds on the
fingertips.
half.
And there's not much you
crazy.
can do about
Michaela's
it.
just waiting
This
to get the gun
replay
out.
is so
Absolutely
ridiculous.
thwomps him.
Both Vipers just doing so much work. You gotta shout out Monch in this round. The Viper for the side of Crew, the way that she was just able to reset,
That's
pop
so
off
rough.
that garage, go to the back of site while detained, and just bait and switch for the rest
Yeah,
of her
mixed
team.
money. Nova now
Shirazi
want to
just
go
doing
for
her
their fast
damnedest in
C.
that
Trying,
round.
man. You can't say she's not trying.
Yeah.
But right now, Crew
stall
are
here.
stepping up to another level. And I have to remind you, this is
Nova
an
just
elimination
struggling.
game.
Nova are
Tournament
struggling.
life in this scenario on the line. And Crew have decided to press the problem, go further. And actually, wow, the fact that Dodds gets out with her life is lucky. Nova.
Was not willing to go in and force the issue there, assuming Dodds had a backup, a second player there to hold back. Clem has been finding success towards this B, but this time around she does get spotted, so that Omen smoke is Definitely gonna make her think twice.
Yeah, Ninetails didn't look particularly great though, Michael.
No, it does seem like Nova, they're just gonna
in all fairness.
But this Molly in Munch's pocket, the multi-kills.
So I'm glad I
these
peeled
is
back
so
from
dangerous.
putting them on a deeper run.
Oh, this is good for Nova. They're able to burn a lot of util. I love this pivot for Garage.
Yeah, this is lovely. Burns the ult from Dodds as well, but it's Kinnear to watch the cross. Gonna hear this, see this, lockdown ready.
Lockdown.
That could be an issue. Actually gonna stall out a little bit here.
Clear garage here. Miss the wall bang.
Right plan.
Okay, just waiting for the players to push up from middle. Oh, Alyssa.
Big shot, but Dodd's gonna finally deny, but that's a big bit of
4v3. Get the lockdown in now.
Now the lockdown's the issue.
Okay, this is huge for Dodds. Huge opportunity because... Oh, never mind. Wow. I was going to say it's huge for Dodds because if Dodds just sort of repositions there, there's going to be a huge pocket backside. That op is just going to have fun firing into the corner.
Everything right in this round.
But they go for the push spawn, and Monch just tears him a new one.
Crew were always okay getting off the site.
So that is double
They
digits.
just forced the hand on Nova. It's so painful to see. And if you're Nova, I mean, you gotta get the second on the board if you want any chance coming into the second half.
You had Ninetails to go on a run. Not happening. Not happening, Bursky.
Broken by. I mean, your
happening.
entry has a judge. This has got to be a fast-paced round.
And
I mean, at this point, it's just full send. Let's see what happens.
Here are my picks. Looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. About to get this one too.
Gonna get ripped here off the start.
Only one. Only 2 games incorrect at the moment.
And we've got the stack up towards long. That C's good. Just gives him enough time to reposition towards site.
Let's not be toxic though, Michael. Let's not be toxic.
Paranoia ready. Gonna get that post
Blind in. Oh, nice from Claire.
Actually gonna get 2 on this. Clears through
Chair.
and they've got the
It's
A
Chair,
site
right?
open.
Chair.
A little bit of spam from Clem just to try and secure, make sure they got time for this plant. This is good.
Spike planted.
And now, sadly losing Icebox, they actually do lose out on that Sova ult, which could have been quite nice in the post plant, but this is an advantageous situation for
Well, look, if they can't do an 11-1, maybe they can do a 10-2, huh?
You know, they've got the numbers
Let's
on
see
their
it.
side. They've got
Retake.
time
Dodds
on their
full
side.
belt of util with this
Pressure
op.
on retake, tough to
Just
make
make
work.
the space. Just make the space. Oh, okay.
Clem.
Ooh, wait.
Down.
Is that a no-scope?
No. Okay, Shirazi, the backbone here, the spine of the Nova side, going to trade in and keep the numbers good.
Nice.
Kinnear gonna find Alyssa. Kinnear!
Hang on, Kinnear, 3 bullets. Bit of a spray player. I don't see the tap. I don't see the tap.
She's got to get to work. Shirazi secures them their second. And it is a glimmer of hope, but it is a fine, fine amount. 2 rounds is all Nova has to play with. This is not a fun predicament for this side. Map 1, you couldn't get it closer.
You know what? What do I know? What do I know? It was a no-scope.
10-2, a stark affair.
If Nova wins this series, you're going to dye your hair, aren't you? You're so predictable, Michael.
Who normally we get to talk to in the
Ways, you don't have to open the YouTube chat, dude. It's on the stream. It's on the stream. Look over there. Look over there. Look on the other side of the screen. You can see the YouTube chats. And vice versa. Wow. You not noticed that? Yeah, you are blind. Unlucky. Oh, it's Sapphire, one of the observers.
옵서버 사파이어님 만나보도록
Observers
할 텐데요.
fighting.
가장 먼저 오늘 경기 전에 좀 굉장히 뜻깊은 행사가 있었거든요. 그 행사의 일부이시기도 했는데 그 행사에 대해서 잠깐 물어보도록 할게요. We had a cool event going on earlier today for the players and also people that are related to GCC, right? So can you tell us about what went down there?
Yeah, so we hosted the 2nd edition of the Game Changers Collective. The first one we did at BCT Champs in Paris. It was a chance for women to get together, to network, especially with these players.
They did it at Paris, and we had Billy
G2, Shopify,
hosting the panel for that.
Team Liquid, some of Falcons there. Players that get a
The
chance
custom
to be with each other, and they
jacket,
also get to be inspired
the
by
Sapphire
Kim,
jacket.
an
Is she-
iconic Olympian.
Is she observing this event? I didn't see who was observing this event. It might just be Korean production, right?
And you could tell they felt very inspired.
네, 저희가 게임 체인저스 콜렉티브라는
It doesn't even say. We don't even know who the observers are.
선수들을 모아서 진행을 했었고 이번에는 또 팔콘 선수들 그리고 경기를 오늘 하지 않는 체인저스에 진출한 팀들의 선수들을 모아놓고 함께 네트워킹도 하고 서로를 알아갈 수 있는 그런 시간을 가졌고 그리고 또 저희가 또 올림픽 골드 메달리스트죠. 김예지 선수를 모시고 좀 인터뷰를 나누면서 Q&A 세션도 진행을 하면서
Well, as we know, it's not her. She's not observing
좀 어떤
right now.
마음가짐으로 좀 건강하게
She's doing an
성장할 수
interview.
있는지를 얘기를 해보는 그런 뜻깊은 시간을 만나봤습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 이런 경기 옵저버로서
Speed, bro. Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? Wait, oh, you can't see, you can't see. Let me have my cam. Why are you trying not...
It's hard in the elimination.
Why are you trying not to laugh,
teams aren't
bro?
holding
That's
anything
disrespectful
back.
as
It's their
shit, bro.
last
This
chance
guy
to stay in
here.
the competition, so they're changing strats up. They're pulling from deep in the
He was
pocketbook,
just like
so
holding
it's
back a
difficult,
laugh
but
a
it's also
second
very
ago.
fun to do it.
워낙 팀들이 이렇게 사활을 걸고 생존을 위한 매치를 펼치기 때문에 정말 옵저빙하기에는 굉장히 힘들기는 하지만 근데 보기엔 재밌다고 하네요. 뱀뱀 경기 함께 하시죠.
Wait, I gotta go back. You didn't see it, wait. Because my cam was covering it. Yeah, here.
건강하게 성장할 수
wait.
있는지를 얘기를 해보는
wait.
그런 뜻깊은 시간을 만나봤습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 이런 경기 옵저버로서 좀 옵저빙을 하면 어떤 느낌인지 물어보고.
10 to 2.
Okay, we're back.
The seriousness back into the affair here because I'm worried for Nova. Christine, I think this might be a little bit of a death rattle more than going down swinging.
Oh!
Literally bookending. Or, you had the first and you had the last, and that was it. I've seen 10-2 halves before, and this one, it felt so tough for Nova to regain their composure. Just the amount of pressure that Crew was applying to Nova's side. So this half,
Alright, let's see it. Nova have won every single pistol round so far in this series. They won double pistol on split plus bonus. They won opening pistol, that was half of their rounds at the start of the game. This is the most important pistol round they're going to play so far. It would be kind of ironic if they were to lose it, would it not?
She wants to get up close and personal, get on that
Let's
long
see,
A
shall
line.
we?
This is going to allow Cheer to over-rotate and icebox as well. And Crew, they've been so aggressive. They've got all
Little
the
split
space
play.
to make the C-split happen.
Dodds in.
Dodds already in on the site.
Does she have the refract? Can use it. Two
the
players
Nova
back
side.
site. Nice little
Follow-up
defensive
not
smoke
there.
here.
Launch instantly on the trade
Oh,
out. Canadian
Alyssa.
close as well. Nova full
It's
on
a
the site, and the spike box will be
4v3.
coming in. It's
Monch
one-sided
doesn't
so far,
have
though.
Viper Orb.
4v3, Clem, Sheer,
Flank
and
coming in
Icebox
actually
have
as
to
well.
make
Clem has
something
gotten
happen.
past the
You can't
turret.
lose here.
They have
You're too far down the rabbit hole to
Chers
fall like this,
blind.
and Icebox trying to take a couple of steps.
Oh,
Not there yet to make anything of it
I
as
think
well.
that might be it.
And it feels like that
I
pressure.
think that might be it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's just
no. Ooh, hang on, hang on.
From Sheer, and it is a 1v2. It's not impossible.
Double
You can
hold of
see
the
nerves.
smoke. You're
You can
done.
see all of those woes and
You're
worries
done.
in full effect. But Crew, standing
Just wrap it up
tall
now.
here,
Just wrap it up
11-2.
now.
You couldn't ask for a better.
Looking good,
To
man.
map to.
Looking
That's
good.
tough. That's just so tough. Clem, another chance at her feet, but just slipping.
Double pistol
right
and
out
lost
of her
5-13.
fingertips. And
Yeah.
Crew have just been decisive from start to
Bit of a
finish here.
slugfest. This
Just
was.
coming and
I mean,
slamming
Monch
the
has had a
sights
game,
right during those
to be
gaps.
fair
you saw
to
that
her.
there was a slight chance Icebox, the Sova on the side of Nova, was coming through with her utility, but none of the utility was available. I
Nice
mean, Crew just
adjustment.
slamming right during that gap.
Yeah. And that might have been the nail in the coffin. We'll see.
A force buy, you got to do it.
You got to do something,
Yeah,
right? You can't just leave it at this point. You got to go and try and make something happen for yourselves.
There.
Nova, how much do you have left? Because Crew have given us a game. We've seen high quality from the
Oh, got the tag there, Dodds. Just looking for it.
Only a good tag
Need
towards
to expect
Sheer.
a player close.
Inside.
Clem's position is the most common out of the
Clem
two.
waiting close. Prowler.
Prowler confirms it.
inform the
Ooh,
position.
Paranoia.
Good reaction
A
from
little late on the
Paranoia,
peak though.
And, well,
And
Icebox
Monch
loses
finds
out on one of
the
the
A
extremities. That
extension.
might be the first of really the rest of this map.
And job done
The
if you're
movement's
Crew. I mean,
nice.
they're just trying to
Oh,
waste
spotted.
utility. Clem is under
Little
so
late
much
on the
pressure.
info
She
though, and
responds well.
I mean, Crew are scrambling to take this A site
This could be
for whatever
a
reason.
dream.
They
Clem.
were already going
but it turns
when they
into
didn't
a
have the
nightmare for the
numbers,
rest of Nova now on
and
the
now
site.
Nova have arrived.
The rest of them, Shirazi and Shia
Gotta
up
be
against
Kinnear.
Kinnear. It could be 12 or it could be a long road back. And Kinnear wants this one done.
Oh,
Hammer in
yeah,
hand.
Kinnear just
Can't
didn't
get
have the
next nail
positioning
in the
there, man.
coffin. It's a lifeline for Nova.
That was so sloppy from Crew. That was very sloppy.
Crew, I mean, I thought they handled that round fairly well.
They rushed it.
Coming out here for Nova.
Like, look, here you go, got that one. Okay, we're heading A. And then just look at Beerzik. She's like, yep, we're going A, guys. Just ran in with the spike.
Nova, that gives them some confidence and some momentum moving forward because they did exactly what they needed to do.
I'm seeing double Bucky on the 2 players with movement abilities.
That success for the side of Crew.
This is screaming B play.
So we'll see if that's where the tides turn here for Nova now.
Hey, look, the classic.
Dodds loves to just fly over the top on B with this.
Dig deep, Lauren. You gotta dig deep, baby.
Okay, well, look, Xie is certainly doing that.
There goes Dodds. Bang.
Just
easy.
Clem didn't think
It's what she does, man. This is what she does. Blind's perfect. Got to be clearing Xie here. We're just not clearing close.
2 kills in the round, the third not going to happen. Down to just Monch now.
It's going to be way better for
Nova.
For Crew than it ended up being. Dodds got such a nice opening pick, and then
Konier looked
I don't know.
The Killjoy shot looked so close, but no cigar.
But if you can get a plant
Monch
here,
is able to collect herself a share.
that'd be great.
In her hands, and look, all the members of Nova
They'll
are
hear the steps if she doesn't path along.
Towards B, just giving up the
Shift
A
walking
site.
short instead.
I don't think there's any guns for Monch to collect towards this A. No, I'd be curious if she tries to go in and just plant to give themselves some money moving forward in the half, or if she tries to be a playmaker here.
Yeah, okay.
Slip through a little bit.
Looks like
Standard
she's just gonna
plant.
get the money.
Get a little bit of
1v3 sheriff.
cash money.
Hey, there's a
Are they
world.
droning
There's
this?
a world.
No? Oh, there is no droning. They're just...
Oh,
It's one of those ones where you see the players group up,
All right, Nova. It's a long
and you just
road.
behind the Sova, and
You
you're just
have it in
assuming
you
there's a
at this
drone there.
point. It's 4 rounds now. The scary factor becomes that's when my attention swings back over. Alt start coming
Feels like
online.
delaying the
The
inevitable.
kind of snowball rounds start to line up, but
It's a bit of a lazy clear front B.
for Nova, and it's small steps. You're not going to get big steps when you're sitting at this sort of deficit. So small steps here for them.
It truly is one round at a time.
NT.
And it looks like for Nova, they want to go for an aggressive play down this long C. Biazik on the other side of things. Generally, the Omens, when they're solo, they're able to really just absorb a lot of this aggression and utility. We'll see how she handles
Biazik.
this. Smoke is out
Biazik.
right now. This timing.
Got her AirPods in.
Oh my. She's able to escape.
Damn.
Yeah, how much do they read into that, though?
I mean, it's good info.
So far, not going to know, obviously, how many players were pushed down towards
Taking
the
Garage is a nice reaction, but...
Okay. All right, signs of
Dunno.
life. There's a heartbeat still with this Nova squad.
Yeah, Dodds and
Don't know about that.
Konier, though, both just taking a gander, sniffing towards that front B and Garage. That is a lot of pressure on the side of Nova, and that opens up the A site for Monch to try to get some space, try to get some ground. You can see Biazik also regrouping, but every single piece of KJ util is up still. The defenders have all the information.
Yeah, they do. Alyssa here. Good paranoia.
Yeah, oh,
actually.
Blind's
Allows
great.
Lisa to step towards
Great
the side.
Blind.
Tees up Dodds and takes
Dodds.
away Alyssa. Problem starting to mount, but Shirazi's still alive. Isolates one. Great timing
No
on the spot.
trade.
Oh, I
Ooh.
thought that could have been a
Okay,
second
okay.
as well, but
3v3.
Biazik wins it. 3v3
Hang on,
and
we're
the
playing
puck gonna
ball
come in.
now. We're playing ball.
And Monch is one orb away from the ult, but the fade
No, I
does
get you, Waze. I get
go
you.
ahead and plant. All 3 members of the defenders are stuck towards the spawn.
Good
Blind does go
util.
out.
There it is.
Oh,
Gonna
but
have
they
to commit to
path
it. Clem's
straight
gonna get
in.
the reward towards Monch. 2v2, Biazik down low.
Michaela's
Clem
been
going
lights out, though. Yeah. Trusty
Crossing crew up to 12 now.
player.
And I'm seeing them shooting the bodies, man. You're 12-4.
This last round, how McLaren
Easy
took
squeezing.
that second kill, this last kill, that sort of aggression.
Nice
it's
from
been
Dodds.
the telltale sign
Good
of,
trade
of
here
this
on
whole half,
Shirazi.
this whole game, rather, from Crew. They're just not letting go of the gas at all.
That's just Michaela for you.
Just quickly doing work and
What does it say?
closing out the round. One orb away now from the Fade ult as well. One orb away.
I'm
from
sorry,
the
boss.
Whaley
It's done.
ultimate.
Now
So
they're
many
going for the
answers
fast C.
Here, options for the
To the
side of
pit,
Crew
though.
to just close this one out.
How bad do they
This
want
is
this?
so uphill, though. I'm so worried for Nova, for Crew. They are within touching
Okay.
distance.
Waylay
Keeping
ult.
themselves alive in this event.
old Waylay ult would have hit the whole Viper ult.
It's a matter of survival now. Every bite, trying to scrap it together. Clem.
What rank are you, Waze?
That judge in hand. Has got ult.
Crew prioritized this Waylay ultimate.
Seen Clem have to
with
move
that
a bang
orb
out of her face.
Dodds has been so aggressive towards this.
Taking
mid.
your
This
hand off
dog
the mouse
latches.
in the mid round. It's rough.
Played a little bit deeper, but it is going to be the loss of Alyssa.
51 HP already. Just dead. Just dead.
Fire with fire, but falls. And now the numbers sitting in the hands of Crew. You can see the desperation with Nova.
That should be it. That should be it.
But it's down to Shirazi.
Ooh.
And here comes Dodds. The ult did land.
Ooh. There you
Make it
go.
out of the hinder.
There you go. Waze, you're over halfway, mate.
It was a 13-4 scoreline.
You have 9. You had 9. Now you've got 10 out of 18.
Fell short in that second map, and it.
Okay. That's it. That's it. Got 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours out of the stream today, so hey, not bad. KC, man. Yeah, this Crew team are never beating KC. They're never beating KC. Let's not trip. And that's if KC don't create some kind of an upset, you know? That is if KC don't find a way to beat Shopify. Now, I don't think they will, because Shopify are just like another tier. They are another tier of team. But yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know what? I'll take 8 out of 10. I will take 8 out of 10 for my pick'ems so far.
See it there with them staying alive here. The game changes. Map 1
Shopify
was an
really bad
arduous
day.
affair,
KC
taken to
Miracle.
the limit.
Something
Map
in
2,
that
they
realm.
kicked into gear.
Something in that realm.
But for Nova, unfortunate. Saw
I think we're going to wrap it up there,
potential,
honestly.
just couldn't quite convert it. However, we'll be handing it down to the stage. For Verizon
Considering
Post
hopping
match
in, little
interview.
ranky
Just a
poo,
second.
but
Actually, I think near from Kanir.
probably not.
Felicitaciones, Crew Blaze and Connier. I'm gonna need you next to me for an interview. 네, 오늘
Yeah, but
승리를
Bebe
거둔
had a
프로비자의 코니아 선수
great day in
만나보도록
coach slot.
하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. 가장 먼저 오늘 헤이븐의 킬조이에 대해서 여쭤보고 싶은데요. 사실 코니아 선수 스테이지 3 내내 오맨만 거의 하다가 이제 이번 GCC 들어서 어제부터 헤이븐에서 킬조이를 보여주고 있는데 이 숙련도를 올리고 이런 새로운 요원을 갈고 닦는 게 쉽지 않았을 것 같아요. 여기에 대해서 한번 질문 드리도록 하겠습니다.
Crazy too, because Kunir used to be like not the star player, but like the one that you'd look to for impact.
Stage 3, you stuck to playing Omen. And now,
Got some
starting yesterday, we see
crazy
you
new
picking up the
blood
Killjoy.
in this
So
team,
talk to us
though.
about the process and all of your grinding behind it, you know, to really master this agent for your team.
Primeramente, felicitaciones por la victoria.
Give me 1
queremos
minute.
saber
Give me
un
1
poco
minute.
de tu
Be right back.
proceso, porque has escolhido jugar con Omen primeramente hasta lo tercero piso, pero que agora te has seleccionado a Killjoy y sabemos que no es una cosa fácil masterar un otro personaje así tan fácilmente. Queremos saber cómo es.
Primeramente, gracias por las felicidades. Escogí Killjoy porque era un personaje que me gustaba jugar anteriormente, tipo en Ranked. Si yo no me pillaba en controles, lo pillaba yo en la Killjoy. Estaba un poco ya cansada de jugar controller, siempre jugaba controller en todos los mapas. Y yo quería probar algo nuevo, mi equipo me apoyó, me animó y escogí jugar Killjoy. Hemos visto varios bots de pro players, muchos bots de MIBR en este caso, y no se me ha hecho tan difícil. Mi equipo me ha apoyado en harto en este
All right,
caso, y
yo,
mi
appreciate it,
coach
Waze.
también.
Thank you for watching. Zachary as
I gotta
well.
say that it was not that hard because
Mo,
I had, like,
everyone
the
else
support
who
of
stopped
all my
by.
players and all my teammates and even like my coaches. Like Killjoy was like a character that I used to play a lot, like in the rankeds and stuff, and I was a little bit tired of playing control.
Cool. Yeah, honestly, shout out. We'll be back on Wednesday. Tomorrow's a day off. We don't have any games tomorrow, but the picks are looking pretty clean. Streams have been fun. ! Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I'll be posting when the next one is. But that is all for now. Much love. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye. And if you're watching on YouTube, type croissant in the comment section.